is this even? What a chunk. I mean, touche. Hello, everybody. Sorry about the sniffing. Kicking Geese was first. Awesome. Shelly Daly, One Eye John, Rocky's Wooby. Gosh darn it, your name. I don't know why I have so many problems with it. Fluff Panda, 1524 Scooter. What is that? What is? Can I ask what that means? I mean, you don't have to answer me. You can be like, no. So, hello, Olivia. Hello, Nicole. Hello, Baba Yaga's chicken. Heck yeah. I love the story of Baba Yaga. So that just tickles me pink every time I see it. 5 days is expensive. All right. Everybody gets cranky about not being able to see the chat. Popped it out. Where is it? Oh, wait, I need to sausage. Just remember, guys, sausage is made. There we go, that's better. Now lock it in place. No? Huh, what's going on? This is how we do it. Wow. Hello, everyone. Jeez. Let me get this set up so I don't further disappoint people. I honestly thought I'd have more time to like goof around. I should know better. We are going to watch Amber's newest video. Hey, look, I'm live. No, we're not watching that. We do like Shaun of Steel. We do like him, but we're not watching him today. Not today, my friends. Maybe we'll do some Alexandra Rodriguez when we're done, because I don't hate myself enough. Hey, it's a bottle. Much as I would like to watch a compilation channel, we're going to watch the actual video. That is how we do it. Okay, I want the OBS here. Yeah. Hello, Curvy Asparagus. Hello, Smug and Smarmy. Hello, Lucy Jane and Anna. Scooter is an old family nickname. Fair enough. Garlic Breath and Farts. Ekum. Oops. I thought it was your password. Hello, Hellfire. I think I got everybody. Lindsay. I think I got Nicole already. If I didn't, hello, Nicole. All right. I don't know why these aren't popping up. What I eat in a day off track. All right. There's Amber. Where's my chat? Still not my chat. Should be my chat, right? Where are you? It's locked, so I can't do that. Trying to put the chat on the screen, so there it is. Why is it all the way over there? I don't even know if I can grab that. Fit the screen? Why can't I see it? No, that's not it. Oh, I wonder why it's doing that. Weird. Yeah, hit the like button and help me out while I'm struggling to get the damn chat up. OBS, man. OBS. It's its own thing, yeah? It's got its moments. No, that's not what I want. Did I close chat? What is happening? Okay, somehow I popped that back in. I didn't mean to do that. Live chat. Pop out chat. Uh-huh. I've done this before. I've done this exactly like this before, and it worked fine. Don't know why it's being a butt today. I don't care. Let's try this again. Studio. There we go. All right. Yay. Hello, Iona. Hello, Just Jamie. Hello. Did I get Olivia? You just came here from Shaun of Steel? Shaun of Steel is awesome. I think he is perfectly off color in all of the right ways. I personally love his stupid little jokes. Nerve them. Nerve them to death. Can you guys still, if I have it that small, can you guys still read the chat? Is that still legible? Let me know. If it's not, I can make it a little bigger. Let's take this down a little bit more. Ta-da! That only took 7 minutes. 7 minutes of our lives. The minutes of our lives. Hello, Sunshine Country Chickens. Lots of chickens in the chat today. It's a day of chicken day. I have leftover Indian food for dinner tonight, so it's not a chicken day for me. It's a paneer and oh no, I do have buttered chicken. Ha. All right, it is a chicken day for me. Completely forgot about the butter chicken. You're only halfway through your first coffee. Your brain is running at half speed. I feel that. So I've been doing the intermittent fasting stuff. I'm sure I said that incorrectly, but anyway, my point is, so I've been doing that. And I have found that I get so brain dead when I finally do eat. Like I have like a huge energy dip when I finally eat. So I'm either eating the wrong thing, you know, like the wrong shoes, or this will make her a little bit bigger. Or I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be doing the intermittent fasting because my blood sugar gets too low. I don't know. It's always my fear. Hi y'all. Can you guys hear me? Is this another one of those situations where I'm talking to myself? There a chick, everywhere, chick, chick, old McDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. On that farm he had an amber, E-I-E-I-O. With a lin here and a lin there, here a lin, there a lin, everywhere a lin. I was lurking just since Justine's live earlier. Yeah, I'm glad I caught that, honestly. Yay, everyone can hear me. Rest and digest. It's definitely a rest and digest, garlic breaths. Definitely that. Like, almost I was like, man, I need to take a nap. So, and it wasn't even that much food. It was only like a cup of rice. I had some leftover breakfast fried rice that I made one time. And it's only breakfast because I made it for breakfast. But, so anyway, my point is I've had it. All right. Can you guys read the chat? Is the chat legible? Not the scrolling chat that you probably can all see, but the actual chat that's on the screen. If that made sense. Amber's an ass. Here an ass, there an ass, everywhere an ass. You were out buying hair products. It was a pretty good one, actually. I'm not gonna lie, the chat, the just chatting part of Kicking Geese's streams right before the actual stream, which I do enjoy, but I really like the just chatting parts because that's where all the the community happens. Is the chat not scrolling? Is the chat is not scrolling, is it? Well, that's no good. No bueno. No bueno. Can we put it over here? Put it over here. Is that going to screw everything up? No. Excellent. I don't need to see my own face. All right. I just need to be able to see the chat. You think the carb spike might have caused the need to rest? Fine. I usually have eggs for breakfast. Usually have eggs, and I don't know why, but for the last 2 weeks, I've been craving apple nut Cheerios. That's probably not what they're called anymore, but like the Cheerios that has the granola in it already, but it's like a honey nut flavor. I did break the fast, Jennifer. I broke it with rice. I got your point. I did. I'm just being a jerk. Anyway. What was I even talking about? I don't even remember. Carbs use up my B vitamins, huh? Well, I took a B supplement. Eggs. Yeah, I've started taking a supplement regime, whatever. I started taking a bunch of different things. So, but they're all supposed to be things that I need. Also, I'm like slightly anemic, so I started taking an iron supplement at night. But, oh, this is only 9 minutes. That's not terrible. For some reason, I thought we were going to have to suffer through this a whole lot longer. There we go. All right, so my grand and master plan here is to do this live. Watch her, maybe watch some Alexandra Rodriguez, because I haven't checked in on her in a hot minute. And then, because I'm going to be going to Atlantic City next week, I want to do some gaming, some Archeo gaming over on my other channel. So my hope is to like guide, not everybody, but some of you over to the gaming channel where we can like chat and game. Because I do enjoy doing that as well. Bob, you're back. I was worried. I was worried you would never come back. I really was. I was like, ah, crap, I lost Bob. I was like, no. But no, you're here. Yay. Am I watching a dumpster fire? You know what? There is never, ever emergency vehicles over here. So this is probably a bad thing. I'm looking out my window like I can see what's going on, but it looks into the woods where there aren't going to be emergency vehicles. Anyway, let's see. That's my Twitch channel. I don't want my Twitch channel. Arcade Fantasies. Game. I think I named it. I don't remember. No, that's the actual channel. That's my toot cat. Oh, I forgot I did that. Wow. It's like a vanity search, only it's not the thing I want. Archaeological. Disease gaming? Archaeology of gaming. I don't know why this is so hard for me to find. I want to share this link with you guys. Who's Archie Gaming? Who are you? Come to me, baby gamers. Well, that works. That'll get us started, right? I can do this. This kind of sort of is the same thing. It wasn't insane.
Pseudo-archaeology, also known as
Let's view my channel. Here. Doing the thing. Um, getting food. I'm I don't feel good on keto. I don't feel good when I'm on keto. It really messes with me. So I tried it for, now in all fairness, I only tried it for like a month and a half, but I really didn't feel good. I was being, no. Anyway, this is the Archeo Gaming channel that I'm going to switch to after this, and I'll put the link back up again later, but, like, I can't even put a link in my own chat. Oh, is it because I'm logged in on my other account? Anyway. Well, that's horrifying. What was horrifying? Sorry, what did I miss? No. There are members. Yeah, I'm saying this because Bob brought it up. I'm not like reiterating this to Bob themselves. Um, so if you didn't read the community post, you're probably not confused. But if you did, I'm going to be doing members only lives that will forever be members only, which is, that's what people sign up for. So I figured I should do that thing. But I'm going to continue to do these because I just enjoy reacting with the live chat. Also, I kind of like reacting in real time to some of the insights people have in the chat about the videos. So, and then I'll be cutting these down from the live to make them regular posts as well. And then cutting out a lot of the chit chat like this. I'll cut this part out. We don't need this part in the regular reaction. Oh, the melatonin gummies? Yeah, you're not supposed to take them forever and ever and ever. I think you're supposed to, like, not take them for longer than, like, 2 weeks because you can become not dependent on them because I don't think they're habit forming in that kind of a way, but... It's boiling. You say, Missy Suspicious, it's 19 degrees, and I'm like, that's freezing. What are you talking about? Amber can't go keto. Amber doesn't have, like, kind of like me. Doesn't really have the willpower to go keto. I missed rice a lot. And now I can't eat pasta, so, I mean, that's kind of over. Yeah, I don't know, I felt icky. I don't know how to explain that. I just always felt like I was, like, nauseous, and I just always felt ill. I was doing keto the way the paleo people do the keto. So I did have butter. Didn't have a lot of cheese, but I had like the grass-fed butter. I wasn't drinking milk at the time anyway, so Amber does need professional help. This was years ago, by the way. Yes, Molly, you made it. This is a dress. It's a really cute little country what's that called? Country core dress. Yeah, no, I had some carbs. I mean, it's impossible to avoid carbs because, like, if you're gonna eat vegetables and stuff and fruits, they have carbs. No, well, Amber does not have the willpower to do anything. She barely has the willpower to make videos. I'm low-key waiting for Kicking Geese to get back, but I might get started. You've been taking melatonin for years? What dose have you been taking it at, Bob? What did Shelly say? I missed it. Oh, the 19 degrees. But it's in Celsius, not Fahrenheit. So. You need a lot of salad. See, I don't like salad. Though, when I was doing keto, that's when I discovered broccoli. Well, they call it rainbow salad where I'm at. But it's like shredded carrots, cabbage, broccoli, and pretty much anything else. But, they shred it in that shoestring and then chop it up. So I discovered that, and you can buy it pre-shredded without any kind of sauce or anything on it. It's just the vegetables, and that stuff I still eat. That's pretty good. I will add that to damn near everything. Have I been to Ireland? I have not. Fun fact, I have never left the United States. I've never even gone to Canada or Mexico. I've gotten close, but I've never crossed the border. But I've never been to Alaska either, so like, or Hawaii. I've never left, I guess you would say, the mainland. I am landlocked. Yeah, a lot of people call it broccoli slaw. I don't know why we call it rainbow slaw or rainbow salad here. I don't know. And by here, I mean in Indiana. I don't know. It's probably the same reason we call bell peppers mangoes. I don't know. Melatonin will lay my ass out, Molly, if I take too high a dose. Like, I take 5... Is it milligrams it comes in? I take the 5s, and that will put me under. It won't keep me asleep, but it will help me fall asleep. So it does have effectiveness, but like with Amber though, like A, body mass, so dosage for that, and B, if she's constantly taking them, you will build up a resistance to it, which I think is one of the reasons why they tell you not to take it all the time, like to give yourself a break in between so that your body doesn't get used to, like if 3 milligrams is effective, you don't want to get to the point where you have to take 10 to get the same effect after a while, you know? You've not been to the States in over 20 years? You're probably not missing much, no offense. My mom just got back from Hawaii. Indiana is its own place, yes. We have our own time zone because we're idiots. I can say that. I'm from Indiana. Born and bred. I've been as east as DC and as north as Duluth, Kansas City, Branson Lake, Ozark, Missouri. Oh yeah, the magnesium. I started taking magnesium at night too. That does help a lot. You live in Ohio now. Yeah, the military will definitely get you moving. Oh, Megan, that sounds nice. I got a bunch of places I'd like to go. I mean, Bob, if the melatonin and magnesium is helping you sleep, probably you just have a deficiency, but also like you don't have to take like the harder stuff unless you're also taking like prescription levels things on top of it, and then holy crap, do you sleep? Oh, Ruby, have you been to Indiana? Okay, let me caveat that. Have you spent more than 30 days in Indiana, specifically Indianapolis? You will understand. Oh, the melatonin. Yeah, Amber's. Oh, thank you. It's a dress. Slightly too big for me on the top. Because apparently when you size up clothing, it means you have ginormous boobs, which I do not. So. Forgot about Canada. Aw, aw. Poor Canada. Aw, man, Salem's awesome. I love visiting Salem. I've been twice, 3 times now? Can't remember. I think it's twice. Yeah, yeah. Can't wait to go back. I am 100% a tourist when I go to Salem. I try not to be incredibly annoying, but I am there to look and see and eat the foods and do the stuff. You got to see the eclipse in Bloomington? Bloomington's not terrible, but if you're basing the state of Indiana off of Bloomington, it's nothing like Bloomington. Lexington's very nice. I don't mind Lexington. Your prescribed trad zone, but it's just so painfully strong. I feel awful. Yeah, I've heard that about a lot of things. You're from Chicago. We make fun. Well, I mean, it's not hard. To be fair, we make fun of Chicago and Indiana, so like y'all can have Gary, please. In Culver, you went to military school in Culver? Holy crap! I don't recommend Indiana, no. My friends, all of my friends in high school were much better endowed in the chest than I was. And they would complain all the time about not being able to find things that fit. Their bras were expensive. They couldn't sleep on their stomachs and that kind of shit. So, the circle of death? Oh, 70? No, you're talking about 465? Yeah, that's 465 there, right? I'm pretty sure it's 465. We have a 4 something or other here in Pennsylvania, and I get them mixed up a lot. No, we don't want Gary. Besides, it's Chicago's fault. Gary's all screwed up anyway. Gary's Bloodhaven to Chicago's Gotham. It's your fault. I just love the circle of death. What's wrong with Indiana out of interest? You kind of have to live there. If you're just kind of driving through Indiana, or if you're just there to visit, they've got a very large convention center too. So if you're just there for like a convention and you're just in Indianapolis, like the major city there, and I do say you probably don't pick up on it. But, and we're not going to talk, we're not going to actually talk politics, but the politics there I don't like. Just like in general, the culture of Indiana, I'm not a huge fan of. And there's like no freaking jobs if you have a higher education there, and there's barely jobs if you don't. So the state's been bankrupt for 30 years at this point. We used to have the best roads in the Midwest, and now they kind of rival Pennsylvania, who takes pride on having the worst freaking roads. So it's just a lot of shit that's just Gary. It's not. There's really no reason to go to Indiana. We do have the heart of. What is the name of that place? So Indiana's tagline is it's the crossroads of America, because it's where all the major interstates, all the major rail lines intersect. And we've got the big international airport. So if you're shipping something, it's going to probably go through Indiana. And then there's this one place. Is it like the official center of the United States is somewhere in Indiana? I forget where it is. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Sorry. Little lady burp. Well, yeah, smug and smarmy. Indiana's nickname is Clandiana, so there's that. I would not recommend spending too much time in Indiana, especially after dark, if you are a non-white person. I'll just put it that way. I was working on a crew, and our crew leader was black, and I am not kidding you. We all were in the vehicle. The vehicle pulled out of the parking lot of the hotel we were staying at. It drove 30 feet to the stop sign at the intersection, and a police car pulled us over and said that we were doing, what the speed limit was 35. I think they said that we were doing like 50 in a 35, and that we failed to stop at the stop sign. And the reason was because the person driving the vehicle was the crew chief. And it was ridiculous. It was freaking ridiculous. It was also embarrassing. Southern Indiana, yeah, it's pretty if you like hills. If I had a choice, where would I like to live? I'm really enjoying Pennsylvania, to be honest. But we've only been here about 5 years. Some bloke on the telly named after a dog. Wow, Missy Suspicious. Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. Louisiana, yeah, you start getting into the southern states and it starts getting iffy. Gary is a place, but it sounds like you're offering up a hostage. I'm not offering a hostage. I'm trying to offload a troublemaker. Gary has like one of the highest murder rates in the nation, and Gary's roughly the size of like a thumbtack. Florida. Pennsyltucky. You know, when we moved here and people started talking about Pennsyltucky, I thought they were just being hyperbolic, and then I went to Pennsyltucky area and I'm like, oh, I get it. Okay, they're not wrong. Sundown towns, yeah. People, some of you know what a sundown town is. Florida, Maryland, DC, New York, Nevada, Arizona, Louisiana, Georgia. I've been to all of those places. Except Nevada. Nope. Have I been to Nevada? I have not been to Nevada. But I've been to all those places. I've actually worked in, let's see, I worked in New York, I worked in Arizona, I worked in Louisiana, I worked in Georgia, I worked in Virginia, and I did do a project in New Jersey. Actually, the very first project I ever did was in New Jersey. I almost did a project in Florida, but I took a better job before I took that one, before I went. So, kind of glad I did too. 4:30 a.m. Jesus. Ouch, ouch, ouch. All right. Well, Indiana cop accused the driver. Yeah. No, they love to do that. Do you know how fast you were going? Well, I clocked you at. Like, dude, we physically could not have sped up to whatever the hell it was he was saying we were driving. There was not enough space from the parking lot to the stop sign to have accelerated up to that speed in a crew vehicle. Probably not in a regular car either. Indiana's tagline is the crossroads of America. I think it's on, is it still on the license plates? It used to be. Are we just naming states? Kind of, sort of, Allie. All right. Remember all 50 states? Gary's part of that song? That's unfortunate. Ooh, sinkholes. Oh, doing archaeology in Florida. No, the problem with Florida, the project that I missed, there was a guy lost his hand to a, what is it, an alligator? Is that what they have down there? Crocodile, alligator, one of the two. I am not qualified to do archaeology in Mexico. You have to be, once you leave the country, you have to qualify to do archaeology in other countries. I think London would be fun. I think I would have a good time in London. Rainy weather doesn't tend to, oh, is it covered bridge for Indiana? Oh, yeah, it's a stupid covered bridge. Where are those stupid things? Whatever. Stupid covered bridges. Crybaby bridge. Okay. Focus. All right, so let me hit record. Bonk. That. There we go. Nope, damn it. So. Hey, hi, hello there, and welcome to another episode of An Anthropologist Watches Amberlynn Reid, and today we are watching Amber's most recent video, which is almost 24 hours old. What I ate today off track takeout edition. Like this, like there isn't a takeout edition vlog. I guess there was the Trader Joe's edition, I suppose. From Pretend Archaeology in Florida. Swamp puppies. Okay, I gotta ignore you guys for a minute. All right, so yeah, so this is Amber telling us what she eats on a day when she's off track. I'm trying to remember how many on-track days she's actually shared with us, because I don't feel like there's been many. And I feel like she's constantly posting off-track videos. So I like at this point when she posts like an off-track eating day, it's just like, it's not really off track though, is it? Because you're constantly off track. So if you're always off track and you're never on track, then it's just normal eating. And the way that she eats in this kind of tells us why she's as big as she is, to be perfectly honest. I do remember catching bits and pieces of this from the Kicking Geese live, and it's just, it's the kind of content that a certain group of people would enjoy watching when they enjoy watching larger women eat food. That was a really long way of explaining something. So, yeah, Lucy, in order to be off track, you have to be on track sometimes. So, I mean, I do remember asking people how long they thought that food tracker journal was going to last, and we never saw it again. So, for those of you that said 0, you win. So I hope you enjoy your winnings, and I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's getting really hard, and it has been hard for a while to do reactions to Amberlynn's content because it's so low quality content. It's such non-tent that there's only so many times I can point out that she's in her lie zone, and there's only so many times that I can continuously do it. That's not the point, but after a while, even that becomes boring and repetitive to everyone involved. And I don't know if this is a tactic that she's trying to do, or she's trying to like bore the reactors. I know we're sort of kind of being punished because she's mad at the reaction community, but it's like it's not a great idea because her content is not good anyway. Like, if Amber started her channel today and she was trying to be a lifestyle vlogger today, she would get no traction whatsoever. And it's because there are so many other lifestyle vloggers to watch out there who are not Amber, excuse me, and who actually put effort into filming, to doing something interesting throughout the day, to being consistent with their content, to interacting with their audience in a positive kind of way. Her stuff is so low effort, low quality, low content, it's just the only reason why Amber pulls the numbers that she pulls and is able to stay as infamous as she is because she already has this reputation. If you just threw Amber out there as a nobody onto YouTube, she would crash and burn. And literally the only reason why she hasn't is because, well, frankly, people kind of sort of hate watch on top of, I'm just here for the train ride, Give me one quick second. I have like a cat hair and it will not leave my nose alone. Yeah, just Jamie. She's trolling, but she's only hurting herself because, because like, for example, you guys will see it. The members have already seen the video, but the regular subscribers will see it around 6 o'clock tonight. I can create content like dark anthropology and 3 principles of dark anthropology and how they relate to Amberlynn. I can do that because there's so much content out there, and there are a lot of people who are interested in that topic. I think if I did it like over and over and over and over again, people would get tired and quit watching, and that's understandable. But like I can bounce back and forth from that. I can bounce back and forth from other creators. I have the freedom to create other content and react to other things. Amber just has Amber. She's never branched her brand out. She's never tried to develop any kind of personality for the channel. She's stuck. And since she refuses to even put like this much effort into what she considers her job, or at least what she tells us she considers her job, her channel is suffering. And yeah, she's still raking in cash. Don't get me wrong. She probably isn't feeling it too much in her pocketbook, but I'm always impressed that she is able to maintain the viewership that she has outside of like people outside of the Amberverse. She can't really bring in new people because it doesn't take too long for her to show her ass and for everybody to get offended. So I'm just always impressed year to year to year that she's even still able to make videos and get pushed out there by YouTube, I guess is my point. She's like Foodie. She's not going anywhere. She makes off-track videos because, yeah. No, the off-track, the term off-track in the video does do well for her, especially when she shows herself eating, because she knows there's certain people who enjoy watching that over and over and over again. She was big on MySpace. I don't even remember MySpace, to be perfectly honest. I think my first archaeology blog was over on MySpace. I had a friend who read it, and they were like, yeah, all I've learned from your archaeology blog is that archaeology sucks. And I was like, okay, I might complain a little too much. Remember in March, she started a challenge to see how long it takes to get to 450 pounds. Well, just Jamie. I don't know if she remembers she started doing that. She should probably write this stuff down in her vlog, in her blogs, or in her journals somewhere. Is she seeking health? No, Ashley. That's a fun question. No. She is very depressed, yes. You don't have to do much to convince me that Amber is depressed. She shows all of the all of the classic signs of it, okay? The problem is Amber won't do anything to get better. Shelly, Amber started out being really huge, was a novelty. She wasn't even that big when she very first started, though. Like, she was only, what, 350, something like that? Around that, you know? And now she's, like, pushing 600. I always say that because, like, I never really know where exactly her weight is. So. Her self-love journal. No. The self-love journal's different. The food journal is the pink one. Oh no, she's got the workbook, the self-love workbook now, which we'll never see again either. Yeah, Molly, ALR offers nothing to her audience except let me show you how I'm a mindless consumer who's slowly opting out of life. Exactly. So anyway, that was my very long, rambly way of saying I'm running out of shit to say about Amber. And I'm running out of ways to intelligently react to her content because it's mind-numbing. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna soldier ahead. We're gonna push forward on this somehow. I have tea. Everything is great with the world. Can't talk. I've been keeping it. There's nothing wrong with keeping a food journal. Keeping a food journal is actually pretty damn smart. I use an app on my phone and have for a very long time now. I don't honestly know how long I've been using it, to be frank. Oh, thank you, Tiffany. I'm gonna try to stay that way. God, her carbon. Do you really want to know her carbon footprint, Shelly? All right. So I have her, excuse me, I have Amber sped up to time and a quarter as per usual. And before we jump in too far, I just want to say thank you to everybody who's been supporting the channel. Thank you to my subscribers. Thank you to my members. You guys rock. Thank you to everybody who's going to hit the thumbs up button. And yeah, I don't have anything else to say. This video will make a little bit more sense after you guys get the chance to watch the Dark Anthropology, 3 Principles of Dark Anthropology video that comes out tonight. So that's my own fault. Hey, Tiffany, welcome to the interns. Wahaha. I still need that, like, very annoying thunder and lightning sound. $65% ice cream. I don't like ice cream that much. All right.
Hello, welcome to a new vlog. So this vlog is gonna be like a normal vlog, but I'm also gonna add in here what I ate today. So this is a completely off-track day.
Again, you have to be on track for this to be off track. So this is just a typical day of eating for Amber.
Because starting tomorrow, I'm getting back on track, and I will show you guys what that looks like more so. Because it's gonna be like a little bit of a series. We'll see how it goes.
No, it won't. She's already failed. The way she looked off to the side there, she's already failed.
But I figured I would show you guys like how I'm eating when I literally am not thinking about my weight whatsoever. Like,
when are you ever thinking about your weight when you're eating? I'm not saying she doesn't think about her weight, because how could you not? What I'm saying is when she's eating, I don't think she thinks about her weight. If she did, she wouldn't make the food choices she makes.
At all. I thought it would be more authentic to do that instead of just like jumping into a weight loss series, because I do want you guys to see like how it looks truly off track for me.
You're always off track. And you looking over here trying to make shit up tells me that you're off track and you're just trying to spin this.
So we're gonna have that, and we're also gonna have just like a regular vlog. So let's get into it. All right, so I ordered food. So here is my first meal. So I got Five Guys, actually. So
hang on. Cat here. So I remember saying I hate delivering Five Guys because it stinks. It just stinks. And it stinks in the car for like a few minutes after you've delivered it too, even with the windows down. It's awful. So I don't get y'all who eat this stuff. It's gross. But going back to the Amber is trolling, and someone on here said, Megan says, Amber should not be choosing to have an off-track day. This is a choice. This did not happen. She was not in a situation where there was no other option besides Five Guys. She opened the app, she chose Five Guys, and she picked this food out herself. This was her making a choice to eat this food on camera for views. This is not off track. If it is off track, it's not off track. It's just not. There's way too much conscious decision making here for this to be off track. It's performative is what I'm trying to say.
So I got there a regular size Cajun fry, which I never finished the fries. I never finished the burger either, which...
If I don't see like at least 5 X's in the chat.
I'll definitely show you guys that. So for the cheeseburger, I got mayo, jalapeno, onion. So that's everything that's on there.
I mean, it sounds good. I can smell that burger now. Five Guys is really popular in the area I drive for.
Tastes so good. And then for the drink, I just got a Diet Coke. So when my Uber, I got mayo, jalapeno, onion. So that's everything that's on there.
She's cutting out where she's taking the bites. So she's cutting out the feeder where she's feeding herself. Yes, thank you. Thank you, everyone. So that's interesting. That's interesting that she cut that there. Did something happen and she needed to cut it, or is she cutting it because I've called her out for it so many times that she's trying to hide it now? It's all right, girl. We got you documented. It's fine.
Tastes so good. And then for the drink, I just got a Diet Coke. So when my Uber...
That Diet Coke's totally going to balance out all of the grease and the fat from that Five Guys. I'm sure Five Guys tastes delicious because, you know, fat, sugar, salt. But it doesn't mean it's good for you. It is certainly not the best way to start your day. I don't know. A hamburger, like a literal burger patty, probably isn't a terrible way to start the day. But like the bun and the fries and just the amount of grease is probably not great.
Delivered the food. I was like,
yeah, Five Guys doesn't do small. Five Guys is huge in England? Really? I'm sorry. I'm sorry we did that to you. It's the only food you can eat due to allergies? That's interesting, because they use peanut oil. Does Five Guys not do smalls? Not, I think that is the small. She's been reported for self-harm. I don't know, guys. I don't think that's really going to go anywhere. You think if a genie gave Amber a healthy body for a day and she got to experience health, that would change anything? No. I think she would enjoy it, having a healthy body and feeling what it feels like to not be her for the day. But then as soon as you put her back in her other body, she'd be like, oh, it's so hard. And she'd just stay the way she was. Save mine and make chili cheese fries. Yeah, the end. After her Q&A saying she has food anxiety from a double cheeseburger. It is a troll. Girly. Yeah, this is definitely a money grab in my opinion. I have family from Fort Wayne, Mike, when you get to this point.
Expecting a guy, and it was actually my originator. Tastes so good.
Sorry.
And then for the drink, I just got a Diet Coke. So when my Uber delivered the food, I was expecting a guy, and it was actually my original Uber driver's wife. It's because he broke his leg.
My mind is blown. You order Uber so frequently that you know who your driver is. I have 3 people in my area that I recognize the name of when I deliver to them. I don't think any of the 3 of them could pick me out of a line out. A line up. Could pick me out from a line up. Okay? And I deliver fairly frequently to them. The fact that she has taken the time to, well, is this the guy who she like slowly caressed the hands of when he handed her food that one time? I would remember that. That would stick with me. I would remember that. That would be creepy enough that I would not ever want to deliver to this place, to this woman again. Well, she knows who his wife is now, apparently. Though she's off in her story creation zone, so she might be making this shit up. I'm just blown away. This is so giving off Whale vibes, the movie The Whale. So, because wasn't one of the major characters in The Whale a delivery guy who delivered so frequently that they had kind of created a repertoire through the door? Like, he never opened the door, he just talked to the guy through the door. So, this feels like another scene from The Whale that she's ripping off here. I don't know. Maybe she does know her Uber driver by name. Does that mean when she's out walking around and she sees the Uber driver out in the wild, she's like, oh my god, it's the guy that brings me all my food? This is like dangling. Yes. Yes, Lucy. She's putting my kids through college. Amber's besties with her Uber Eats driver. I mean, it's weird. I mean, I've seen people face to face, but to think that they know who I am? First off, I would find that kind of strange. That would weird me out. I'm not lying. If I made deliveries enough to a single person that they were like, "Oh, hey," that would weird me out a little bit, because it's not like a typical customer service relationship, you know, like a regular customer kind of thing. Literally, the job is drop the food off and get the hell out of there as fast as possible, because you got to do other deliveries. Sometimes you've got multiple deliveries to do, or you just want to get another delivery, because the more deliveries you do, the more money. You don't really have time to like hang out and chit chat and get to know each other. That's kind of not that's not the point. This is Amber. She leaves the house sometimes. Well, shit, if somebody was giving me a 30% tip, I might change my tune a little bit. Is she handing it to him in cash? It's like luring him in, like, hey, little kid, want some candy? Only it's a cash tip, and you're just like, I do. I really want that tip. If your Uber driver recognized you'd never order again. If you order... if you have a regular order or a regular order time, you probably have at least 1 or 2 drivers that recognize your name, at least, because like I said, I've got about 3 people whose names I recognize, because they're always ordering the same stuff around the same time during the week, because I do lunch delivery. So, but again, it's not like I have conversations with them. Maybe you picture all. We don't get to know that, Bayang. We don't really get to know what the tip is. Well, I don't know about on Uber, but on DoorDash, we don't get to know the tip until after the delivery. She's talking about them both on a YouTube video. I bet if she knew what their names were, she would probably say them. Goonerite, you've never seen the movie The Whale. Well, it's kind of like this, only he's a professor. Well, yeah, Erica, like Erica Banana says, I was a regular at a local deli up until it closed, but that's because I left my home to go there. That's completely different. Like, you want to develop relationships like that, you know? This is like, it's just delivery, you know? It's just delivery. You're there, you get it done, you leave. Anyway. Yeah, contactless deliveries. I like those too, don't get me wrong. I like to leave your food by your door, text you a picture of it, and drive away very quickly. Used to binge on Costco frozen blueberries and what was mortified. There could be worse things to binge on than blueberries, though. Though I imagine that probably stands out pretty well in someone's memory. Not everybody likes to deliver food. Oh yeah, well he has a daughter and has a bad relationship with her. And he's gay. Oh well, she's gay, so you know it works out.
I was like, oh my god. I don't know about y'all, but I'm a 30% tipper when it's on Uber. Like,
I don't believe that. I really don't.
I just have that automatically set. But
It's not an option. I don't know how Uber works. DoorDash, it's not an option. They give you 3 automatic options to pick from, and it's like $4.50, 5 something, and then like the ridiculous tip that nobody picks, and then you can make it your own. You can tip your own amount if you want, a custom tip. There's no automatic choice for that. And even then, the higher end tip is not 30%. No, she does not do contactless deliveries, Nicole. She likes to touch hands with her delivery driver. She likes to have him handed to her. I do wonder if her apartments makes her do that. Like, some of the apartments I deliver to, they won't let the drivers into the actual, like, living area where the actual apartments are. They'll have a shelf or something for us to deliver to, or they'll make the people come down and get the deliveries themselves, mainly because they don't want us wandering around in the hallways. Because you never know.
But for some reason, that made me feel really bad, so I tipped a little extra. All right, so I'm going to eat this. I'm probably going to watch, like, Grey's Anatomy.
Was that story just so that she could tell us how altruistic she was and how much she tips? And was this story just a chance for her? I'm thinking out loud. Okay. Sorry, my food's fighting with me. I think this story is not real. I think she's borrowed this from something kind of like The Whale, or she's heard someone else tell this story. And I think she reused this story in order to demonstrate to the audience how kind and giving and what an empath she is. Because, oh, my usual driver is injured and his wife had to come do his deliveries. That is weird to begin with. I'm not saying people don't do that, but a lot of times the wife would just have her own account. Like, when I first started driving, my partner and I, was during the pandemic, and so my partner and I both had an account, but we were both driving. Like, he would drive sometimes on the weekends and I was driving pretty regularly. We never used each other's account. Like, if one of us wanted to go out dashing, we just use our own account. We still don't. You know, he still technically has an account, even though I'm pretty sure it's dormant at this point. So for her, that particular part of the story is sus anyway, especially since in terms of in the TOS, if they somehow caught you doing that, like caught your wife driving on your account, you could get deactivated. That's grounds for deactivation. So why would you risk it? You know? So that part of the story, I'm not saying it can't happen, and I'm not saying people don't do it. I'm just saying there's a lot of risk when there doesn't need to be for it to happen, I guess. I don't know. So there's that. And then the whole, like, I just automatically tip 30%. I just have it set for that. I don't think you can do that. Again, I don't drive for Uber because it's a hot mess, but in my area. But you can't do it on DoorDash, which maybe that's why she doesn't use DoorDash. I don't know. And I sure as hell don't for a minute believe that she tips 30 to 40%. Because that's insane. Most people wouldn't do that. And it's just, and I don't believe she tips that well. I just don't think she's a good tipper. She doesn't come off to me as a person who's a good tipper. Yeah, Abby baby. Wow, what a cool flex. Generous Lynn. Big tipper Lynn in the house. Bigness, yeah. Big tipper Lynn. Dank Fupa does that. Is that the one doing the animated ones? Because, yeah. I guess they need to go and change the delivery driver to be a guy now. Weird flex. That guy who's like 6 floors up and puts a bucket on a rope and lowers it to the delivery person. I haven't had to do that yet. I would do that though. I would totally deliver to that guy. Allie the animator. But guys, Amber has so much money and is a nice person. She's the best. She'd only know that after they met and after she tipped. Yeah, like the 30% tip. Well, okay, here's the thing with Uber. One of the other reasons I don't drive for Uber. Uber gives the people who... They give the people who order, they give them up to an hour to adjust their tip after the delivery's been made, which actually encourages tip baiting. And if you don't know what tip baiting is, it's where somebody puts like a 30% tip on an order to make the order look really, really good. And so you'll accept the order. This is on Uber, not DoorDash. This is Uber. So you'll take that order and then you'll do the order. You'll deliver the food and everything. And then after the food's been delivered, the person who ordered the food will go in and remove the tip, often the entire tip. So what you actually get paid for is whatever Uber's base pay is for that delivery. And I personally think that's bullshit because basically you're working for free. And if you accept an order that's like $15, you're expecting to get paid $15. You have agreed to do the delivery for $15. It shouldn't be you shouldn't be allowed to adjust for it after the fact. Now, DoorDash locks you in. If you add a tip to your order, that tip is there now, but my phone was talking to me, but they will allow you to go in and add. So you can add to your tip after the fact. You can't take away though. Amber, she paid $15 to have a Diet Coke delivered from her McDonald's. That's the thing though. If she's... Well, I mean, that's just in the fees. That's not even the tip. That's just the fees to get it delivered. And tips, so she'd be spending like $120. Yeah, exactly, Courtney. Megan says you can see your tipping because she likes giving gifts. That's fair, actually. That's fair. Yeah, Erica, it's pretty scummy. That's why I don't like working. That and the offers that I get in my area for Uber are actually really bad. They're very, very bad. Oh, is Dank Fupa in here? Hello, Dank Fupa. Oh, there you are. Yeah, I think you have to change your delivery driver to be male now. And he has a broken leg. If you weren't here for that. Una says, I believe she's a good tipper because she always wants to be seen as better than. Y'all are making good arguments. Papa John's and Panda. Panda Express isn't the worst.
Out of me or something, and then I'll show you guys what I don't finish, because every time I get Five Guys, I never finish my food. Y'all, I tell you, they
I swear to God, this looks like a bag full of worms.
give you so many fries. I always just empty them in the bag, but that is all the fries I have left. Like, it's just so wasteful, but it's a lot, and I'm over it.
It's so wasteful. No, it's not. Stop it.
And then here's how much of the burger that
Okay, so you didn't eat 2 whole bites of that burger? Such self-control. Much self-control. Wow. Panda Express gets old.
I've left, so I'm finished with this.
Uh-huh.
Okay, guys, so
You literally have 2 bites of that hamburger left. You want me to believe you didn't finish the hamburger? The fries I can see. The hamburger? Really? She really does think we're stupid.
I'm actually going to my grandma's today. I think we're gonna play some cards. So I'm getting ready for that.
Gotta wear my sunglasses on my forehead.
So I have everything I need. Say hello to me from the back. Do my typical.
I don't know if she's been watching... What is that chick's name on TikTok? She's one of the fat acceptance girls. Crap, I almost had her name. Dang it. I hate that. Anyway, she's one of the fat acceptance chicks, and she's always being like super condescending and super snotty, and she's always talking like this. Crap, I keep almost getting her name. I've noticed that Amber started talking like her lately, and I don't know if she's actually talking like her or if she's just picking it up from other people, because it's clearly a way of talking. It's not special to one individual. But I've just noticed that whole like that she's been doing a lot of lately. The packet burger. She corrected grandma. Boy, she did. Molly says, here's the thing, the damage has been done. Even if she leaves half of it, there's no point. Exactly. 20% tip is reasonable, you know? 15 is reasonable. I'm not one of these weird ass people that's like, you need to give me a 50% tip. It's not, that's not how tipping works. Well, nice to have you, Ilmar. Your ripples around. Like you don't like the rocking? It doesn't put you to sleep? You don't feel like you're on a big ship that's just kind of rocking with the waves? Two of this, not my business. Marissa, yes. Marissa Matthews. She talks like Marissa Matthews. Nobody likes Marissa Matthews. I don't think Marissa likes herself. That was a small fry? Jesus. I don't actually eat their food. I just deliver it.
Checks around the apartment. If you know, then you know.
Because in the last video, she told us all of the little steps she has to take before she can walk out the door. Because you guys, she's quirky. It's her OCD.
Versace, which is my all-time favorite. It is the bright crystal. Yeah, something about this perfume. Chef's kiss. It's also grocery shopping day, so
she is so goddamn weird.
This is how I get my
this is weird. Okay, I will give her this.
Groceries back into my apartment. I actually am buying off of Amazon a specific like grocery cart for people who live in apartments.
They're like $15. You can buy them at the actual grocery store.
Because I'm tired of using my suitcase.
Put it on mine. I know. Otherwise, it takes. Stupidity.
I look like apple slaw. No. Go back. Just nah. That's not what I wanted either. Oh, it's tuna salad. I was wondering what the hell that was.
Stupidity. And here I put coffee.
Here's your pretty kitty. Oh. Guys, don't feed your cats people food. It's bad for them. Unless you're feeding them like legitimately raw meat.
No, Mom, turn it around.
Oh.
No.
It's an Iron Man moment. That is a vape. The argument, the conversation in Kicking Geese's channel was, is that a vape or not? And that's clearly a vape. It's bright yellow. Now I don't know what it does, like what's in it. It's one of those preloaded ones, it looks like. Something about this perfume, thanks for the description. Textbook committee, she is the goddess of describing things to a T, to the point where you don't have to experience it yourself. Her descriptions are enough. How dare you? Linguists have started talking like about that. Hang on, Shayna, you said the influencer cadence of songy speaking. Linguists have started talking about that. Sing-songy. Yeah, sorry, I knew that. Huh. I'll have to dig into that one. That's kind of interesting. If I remember after this. You don't believe the suitcase? She does actually come back later with the suitcase. Spoilers. She comes back later with the suitcase full of stuff. Well, at least it looks like it is. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I was kind of in and out of actually watching the video. I was listening the whole time. It annoys just as much as Amber. I don't think I see enough of her. Pineapple? Weird TVs. Autumn Holly says, I think I've seen her use the brand Lost Marys. It was in another video, but my partner vapes the same brand and the packages look identical. Is it pineapple? Are you the one that said it's pineapple flavored? Her upspeak is getting a bit annoying, yeah.
The red has to be on top. Is the red on top?
Upside down? What do you mean the red has to be on top?
Okay, it's recording.
Oh, like that.
Yeah.
Oh, crap. You know what? We could go back. can be nosy bitches. Nope, that's the cat.
Right on top?
Upside down? What do you mean the red has to be on top?
Okay.
Okay, nope. Too far. Okay.
It's recording.
like
Oh,
So I'm not
stop
gonna
it.
like say
No.
anything. Mom. Face.
Grandma have one too? Does Grandma have a vape or is that just a straight up cigarette? It might just be a straight cigarette. Sorry, I'm being nosy. Bear with me. I thought there was a part where it like swung by the vape and you could actually kind of see what was on the vape. Right around in here somewhere.
Oh, there we go.
I just want to get like a.
I think that was too far. Sorry. One last chance and then I'll stop. I promise. It was around that area.
The red has to be on top.
It has to be on
Is
top.
the red on top?
Spin,
Upside down?
Spin,
What do you mean the red has to be
spin.
on top?
Yeah, honestly, I can't read it, and I think the next frame is fuzzy, but it's definitely a vape of some variety. So. Lost Mary Pineapple Mango. That sounds like our girl, though. The closest I found was Elf Bar Pineapple Coconut brand. NASA enhanced. Sorry. Sorry, guys. I occasionally get stuck on things. Elf and Lost Marys, I believe. I moved on to... Oh, so these are Delta products? Searching is part of the entertainment. True. I was using the carrot keys, Rilmar. I'm just very bad at it. So...
Okay, it's recording.
I like that.
Good. Mom.
Sorry.
Face.
Oh, there we go.
There's no way Mama Lynn doesn't know how this works.
I just want to get like a
I
like
need
B-roll,
one card.
so I'm not gonna like say
No,
anything.
no. I don't look like this.
I'm just getting some B-roll, so I'm going to sit here and explain it to everyone. Because we needed B-roll of her shuffling, apparently.
Oh,
I did. I thought you knew how to shuffle, Amber.
I'm editing that out. I do.
Oh, you can't show that you have some type of character flaw that you can shuffle perfect.
Mom, my character flaw is my fat. Okay.
Yes, that is the only character flaw Amber has. I like the reserved pillow in the back here. You guys say pillow or pillow? It's probably actually pillow, but I think I say pillow. It's a family thing you wouldn't understand. I like the lamp. Grandma Lynn definitely has a lot of, like, Native American gitch going on. They're in Oklahoma, though. They're close enough to the res, right?
Who's winning?
God.
Amberlynn is.
Amberlynn.
Amber can't lose. Have you guys ever noticed that? It doesn't matter what it is. It literally doesn't matter what it is. Amber has to win. I don't think Amber's ever shared a moment where she wasn't the winner. I'm not saying she's not winning. It's just so important to her to tell people when she is winning. Ilana Rice, I think I said that right. It's possible Mama Lynn doesn't know how to use the camera. My mom just learned how to text like 2 years ago and still can't find photos. I'm only laughing because I'm having kind of that sort of having the same sort of thing with my mom who doesn't know how to like share pictures. She takes them. She just can't figure out how to get them off the phone. Clearly Mama Lynn doesn't know where to die. What is Delta? Kilo. Maybe that's why we say it that weird way. There's a lot of Polish people in Indiana. Well, Polish ancestry in Indiana. I still say water, but I know Kicking Geese says wooder, and it cracks me up every freaking time. I love it. Also, if you've never had water ice, you have no idea what you're missing. It's amazing.
So, what's going on here?
All right, you guys. So I just went grocery shopping. I'm probably not.
Shopping. I didn't even know Rice-A-Roni had individual things like that. I'm not surprised. So we got the skinny pop popcorn, you guys, because, you know, it's skinny. It'll make you skinny. I don't know what the hell this is, but it's 250 calories. Tapatio, some kind of orange drink, family-sized something. Cereal, it looks like. What else we got going on? These are actually really good. I get the white cheddar rice cakes. Sprite. I can't tell if this is an Insta meal or... Oh, that's bacon. That's her microwave bacon. I have no idea what that is. That's something else. She swore that there was produce down here in the bottom, but I see bologna. That's not really produce. I'm guessing this is butter. Whatever it is, it's 190 calories per serving. That reminds me, I've got mandarin oranges I need to eat.
Not gonna do a haul, but if you guys want to look,
There's some meat. But remember, guys, she doesn't like meat. Shells, canned goods. I'm not gonna lie, these look like dog treats. And they might be. She does have a dog. Delicious florets. So there's broccoli. She knows there's other vegetables on the planet besides broccoli, right? Like, she knows that there's other kinds of vegetables you can eat besides broccoli. That's personally taste better, in my opinion. Like, hell, even broccolini tastes better than broccoli. And somebody was telling me that there's something called, like, baby broccoli. And I kind of want to know what it is now. I kind of want to see if I can find it, because apparently it tastes really, really good. Skinny pop. Water ice every day. Those of you who know what water ice is, do you have Ritas around you? Do you guys know what Ritas are? Because that's like a thing here. Like a cult thing. It's kind of like the Wawa. It's just the cult of Ritas, along with the cult of Wawa. I'm kind of surprised Wawa doesn't have water ice, to be perfectly honest. Oh, is that Special K? Is that what that was? That box of Special K? Puts his phone on speaker and screams into it. I feel called out. You guys are killing me. Broccoli tastes like nothing, and that's why she likes it. See, I taste broccoli. I don't like the taste of it. It takes you back. Broccolini is not baby broccoli. It is a cousin vegetable to broccoli. It's in the same family. What is that? The bracky something or others? I'm intelligent. Free Rita's Day. Yeah. I always miss the free day, too. Rita's is not New York. Yeah, Shayna. Rita's is, water ice is not Italian ice. Thank you. Can't believe you made that faux pas. I did that, too, when I first moved here. We were trying to figure out what the hell water ice was, and the guy describes it to us, and I'm like, so it's like Italian ice, right? He just, like, the look he gave me, I was just like, I'll just see myself out. It was interesting. Rita's is just meh. Lizzie, you can see yourself out. No, I'm kidding. What was this, the bomb? Wow, this is very surprising. Trying to get the damn cat hair off my nose. There's the argument. There it is. There's the Sheets is better than Wawa. I've had both. And the only thing I like better about Sheets than over Wawa's is the Sheets down in Virginia had, like, these little, like, 50s diner cafe seating areas. And that's pretty much the only thing I miss from Sheets. Frankly, I think they're both kind of on the same level. Smug and Sparmy. I've started the age-old fight. Cruciferous? Yes, Syl. You can't spell it, but I know what you're saying. This is suspicious. You can't get. Yeah, I've never heard of water ice until we moved here. Like literally, never heard of it before. To be fair, Shayna, water ice and ices are probably exactly the same. Broccoli rabe is good stuff. All right, we're caught up here. Drunk Wawa trips were best. Sheets does have better greasy food. I will give them that. Also, their salads are massive, like huge.
All of like the really healthy stuff is down below, I promise.
Is it? You have broccoli
I got a lot of produce in there.
and some bread and your chicken sausages and instant mashed potatoes. That's not produce.
I'm not lying, I promise.
Like, okay,
I'm probably not going
sorry,
to
I
do a
didn't
haul,
mean to do
but if
that.
you guys want to look. Okay, so it is so
There's a part where she goes, "I'm not gonna lie, I promise," and then she goes immediately into her lie zone. Like she doesn't even try to shy away from it. She's just like, and she's smirking the whole time she does it. So
freaking heavy, but it's full of grocery. And then I'll just lay it down. I promise you, this just makes life so much easier.
why does she have to promise us? I remember watching during the panini. There was I haven't watched him in forever, but there was a guy who was an English teacher who lived in China and during lockdown, so he wasn't doing anything really, but it was his turn to go to the grocery store and he was doing that. He was taking his luggage like this to go to the grocery store because he only had like one day to buy basically a month's worth of groceries. And he met up with one of his friends and they both were like rolling along their roller luggage to fill it up with the groceries so they could roll it all home because there was no more mass transit or anything. They had to walk both ways and it was crazy. And I was like, actually, that's pretty smart.
And then when I'm done putting away my groceries, Rarital Gray thinks that this is her new home. So that card game you saw me playing at my grandma's house is called Crazy Bee. And that game has been in the family for, I can't even tell you how long.
Because I was wondering.
And every single time I tell someone about that game, they're like, what? I've never heard of it. It's very similar to Phase 10. Like, it's so crazy to be sitting there.
Phase 10 takes forever to play.
With my grandma and my mom, we play that game. And I just go back and I think to when I was 18. And we were all sitting there playing that game together. And now I'm 33 and we're doing it. Like, the way that we all have changed and have grown into, like, better people.
Because of a card game? I mean, weirder shit's happen, but okay.
We all have such good relationships together. Like, I love it. It's a beautiful thing. My mom's boyfriend was also there. So out of the four of us, my grandma won. Me and my grandma were neck and neck for the win, but she got it. So I'm about to have 2 of these Uncrustables. It's peanut butter and grape jelly sandwich. They're so good.
These were literally made for babies. And they're like the absolute worst. Also, the amount of money that you spent on these Uncrustables, you could have probably bought all of the ingredients to make PB&J 2 or 3 times over. Like that nasty ass less than $1 white bread, peanut butter. You could even have splurged on name brand Smucker's grape jelly, sorry, and still been able to make like 19 million of these sandwiches yourself. All you have to do is cut the crust off after you've smeared the bread with the stuff. Like this first off, these are made for children, and secondly, this is like ultimate laziness, you know? A proper PB&J with the crust off it's too much work apparently. Also, it's not in this cute little round shape with the little ruffles cut into the side. Kayla's the devil's lettuce. I like bok choy, actually. That's my go-to. I know, I'm freaking out over the Crustables, but it's I'm not saying an adult can't buy Uncrustables, because an adult could. Obviously, it's your money, do what you want, eat what you want, I guess. It's all of these little things that add up to Amber that make this ridiculous. Robin. You know, if you're an otherwise healthy individual and Uncrustables is like your thing, I mean, even if you're not a healthy individual and Uncrustables is your thing, that's fine. It's just, it's Amber. And this is just like, this is very Amber coded. I could make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich myself, but I'd rather eat this uber processed POS instead and eat 2 of them in their individual packages because making the PB&J just is so much effort. It's just, it's stupid. Wait, what are we? Yukuba? Vegetables are stoner food. That's fair, Molly. That is fair. Allegedly, it's a sandwich. You guys. Ruby, stop it. You're making too much sense. I've never had an Uncrustables, but I am not a PB&J fan, so I actually don't like peanut butter. I'm not allergic to it. I just don't like it. I don't like the way it tastes. I'll tell you that, and then I swear 6 months from now I'll be eating peanut butter because I get like these weird cravings for it that last for like a week or two, and then I can't stand it the rest of the year. The crusts, the damn circle. Are they 600 calories to the 2 of those? Jesus.
And a sun-kissed orange, 0 sugar. Okay, you guys, so it is time for my next meal. I got Taco Bell. I got an order of their cinnamon twists.
Those things. I hate them. They cut the shit out of your mouth and they don't even taste that good.
My hair is all up in it. Cinnamon twists. I actually have not had these since I was probably like a teenager from what I can remember. So let's try one. Mmm.
I have a memory of these. My parents would go eating fast food when I was a child, way back in the day. We would actually have to make an effort to go and get fast food because it wasn't anywhere near us. And so we would pile into the car and we would drive out to the drive-thru and we would order food from whichever one we went to. And my dad really liked Taco Bell back in the day when they used actual meat and not like sand. I'm not even joking. And so I remember that my dad would order like 5 tacos and my mom would order like a bean burrito and a taco. And they'd get me, they used to have these kids meals, which were basically like a soft shell taco. I forget, there was something else. And then these twists. And they would always order me that meal. And I hate these goddamn things. And I've always hated them. But I just, like, that's a very distinct memory that has been unlocked by watching Amber eat these stupid cinnamon twists.
Literally, the texture reminds me of freeze-dried candy. I got one taco. It is just the nacho taco one. I don't know. It's the nacho cheese taco shell, which is what I prefer. And then I got a black bean burrito with, I think I asked for like French fries and onion on the inside.
Why? Look at that face. Like, I'm totally being, she's trolling. I'm not saying she didn't order a black bean burrito with whatever she just said is inside. I think she did it full well knowing that when she told us all about it, we were all going to go, what? So, and I did. So she got it. She wins. Peasant food's delicious. My family, my southern side of the family is all Cajun, so. Sunkiss Zero will cancel it, the PB. Yeah, fast food was a treat. And don't get me wrong, when I was a kid, it wasn't that great for you. It just was actually made out of meat. Yumbo. Holy crap. You did not have Fluff and Nutter until last year? That's okay. I don't understand Fluff or Nutter. I feel like it's a waste of marshmallow. Exactly, Molly. They're supposed to be like... Yeah, the Yumbos are a deep cut. Those fried things are supposed to be like a mockery of a churro. I'd rather have the churro. The churro is probably better for you. Oh man, we got this place. If you don't have El Limon in your area, I pity you. They do these fresh churros with ice cream, and you can ask them not to put the ice cream on the churros. Oh my god, they're so good. That is goddamn churros.
I took a bite of my food and I forgot. I'm also drinking some water. So.
Some. Good for you. I'm drinking water too. Unsuccessfully. That's my water for the day.
I don't usually get drinks when I order from Uber. I mean, I have before. It has happened, but it's not really something I do. It kind of just like gives me the creeps a little bit.
You guys wonder if... What? No explanation for that one. I was going to say, do you guys wonder if the Uber driver this time was the other Uber driver's wife again? But then she said ordering drinks from Uber creeps her out a bit, and it short-circuited my brain. Why? You've never had a problem with it before. Like, literally, you've never mentioned having an issue getting drinks from Uber before. So... okay. Ooh. Churros with powdered sugar. They put, crystal sugar, like, granule sugar and cinnamon on them here. Though, if you go to... There was a guy in Indiana. It was one of those cart vendors. And he did, like, 5 different kinds of churros. And I'm pretty sure the powdered sugar one was one of them. But he'd make them fresh in the cart. Okay, those were probably the best churros. But the ones from the restaurant, they're made fresh too, so. Always fresh and never frozen. Lizzie, exactly. She's gotten only drinks delivered. Like, remember when she used to order from Sonic all the time because she liked their ice? Don't get me wrong, I like a Sonic drink, but I'm gonna go to Sonic. I'm not... It's Sonic. It's meant to be cheap. Like, why would you spend $20 freaking to have a cup full of ice delivered?
All right, you guys, so I am getting ready to go to bed. I'm done eating for the night. And if I have anything to drink, it'll be out of this water bottle here. So I kind of enjoyed reading off some questions that you guys left in my comment section in my last video, so I want to do that again.
Did you, though? Look at her staring herself down. All right, her nose is all red. Her cheeks are kind of flushed. The one eye is bigger than the other. Yeah. She's relaxed. Maybe she felt like she had to get relaxed in order to deal with the comments from the comment section.
Again for you guys at the end of this one. It was actually Life Plus Cindy who I saw do this. I love her videos personally. I think they're just so, I don't know, something super like comforting about them.
Who's Life Plus Cindy? I remember her mentioning that when I was watching this through Kicking Geese. Life Plus... Oh. I make vlogs. We're not clicking on the Reddit. Fun with herbs and get ready with me. Restocking my herbs and making herbal bath oil, getting ready with me to go out. Maybe we'll watch Life with Cindy. Trying ColourPop palettes, treating myself to a new bag, plus chicken wings for dinner. Meet Arthur. Is Arthur the dog? Hello, Arthur. How are you? Mini Midnight Hour clothing haul. So she's just a lifestyle vlogger? I met someone and I'm going on a date. I'm not sure I'm ready. Fair. So far, I like her thumbnails. They're funny. Another mundane vlog. Fair. I used to get Ipsy. I kind of miss getting Ipsy, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, a tarot reading. Maybe we'll watch that one. I know that one's a little bit far back because it's 3 weeks old, but I'm always here for a good tarot reading. Hint, hint, kicking geese. I know you're listening. Anyway. Why does Philly call it water ice? Well, first off, you're spelling it wrong. It's almost identical to Italian ice, as it's similarly derived from gratina brought to the Philly area by Italian immigrants in early 20th century. I don't know. Somewhere along that timeline, there was a divergence in the Philly area, and they started calling it water ice as opposed to Italian ice. That's the only explanation I can make. Bet you a donut she's copying Cindy. Oh, I'm hands down. I guess we'll find out, because I think we might actually watch one of those after this. When I work at Busch Gardens or 50 feet from the Churros stand, oh, that had to be hell. LPC. What is LPC? Oh, wait. What is LPC? A Life Plus Cindy? Somebody mentioned, I think it might have been you, Jamie, mentioned that in the chat, in Kicking Geese's chat. And that's kind of why I was like, oh yeah, I remembered I wanted to look that up. She's a messy, messy mess. Wow. Tell us how you really feel, Ikaba. All right, we got 3 minutes of this left. Let's go.
I relate to her in so many different ways. But anyways, I saw her do this at the end of her vlogs. I was like, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna steal that from her. And I was just afraid to like say her name in my last video because like I don't want people to go hate on her. That's just what people do.
Girl, no offense or anything, but you ain't all that in a bag of chips. Like you simply mentioning the name of another influencer is not enough for that influencer to get hate just because their name came out of your mouth. Like, especially an influencer who's probably bigger than you. So, putting that one out there. But it's nice of you to show us how humble you are from time to time. This is also... Remember when she was going through that phase where she was constantly mentioning H3 because she was trying to get their attention? That's what this is. This is her trying to get Life Plus Cindy's attention by mentioning her on her channel. And trying to make it sound humble, like, oh, I just didn't want to get you pulled into my drama, even though I relate to you on so many levels. And it's just... We've seen her do this so many times, and it's never worked out. I don't know why she keeps doing it. It's very much a notice me senpai moment. Sapadillas are very good, too. Erica. Amberlynn. Exactly. Amber is influential, just not in the way she thinks she is. Like, I don't think Amber really understands... Like, if Amber says something is bad, people are going to assume it's good. If Amber says something is good, they're going to assume it's bad. That's not the influence she thinks she has. And she does seem to think she has some kind of power over her audience, where that if she recognizes someone, or like recently with the reactor thing, she was kind of bad-mouthing Jordy in the hopes that people would go to Jordy and kind of like, I don't know, ruin his day over the bullshit. And I'm sure some people did.
And I hate it.
I'm pretty sure some people did because it's just kind of the ecosystem, but were they sent there from Amber's channel? I don't know. That one I highly doubt. You know? So, Cindy, I was trying to wear your skin. Ew. There's a lot of people Amber influenced to lose weight because they don't want to be Amber.
Okay, so let's get into some of the questions. So what I do is I go to my YouTube studio, I go to the comments, and then I go to just contains questions. So anything with a question mark gets put.
She's so excited that she learned how to do this in the last video. You know, she's been on air for 10 years and she figured out how to do something that, like, they literally walk you through now when you open a channel.
In here. First question is, how much Delta 8 you doing over there? They actually said girly pop. How much Delta 8 you doing over there, with like a laughing cry emoji? Quite a bit.
This is her trying to be like the it girl This is her moment where she's trying to be sassy and cute and hip with the kids, you know, the kids who do the Delta 8s. This is it's her flexing in a weird kind of way where she's like, quite a bit. I'm always doing the Delta 8. You know, whoever she's trying to court right now, must be something that they are into. And so she's trying to like signal to them that she's okay with it. I'm not saying she's not vaping because obviously she's relaxed on something. Baked Lynn over here.
I'm not gonna lie. Last week I stopped vaping Delta 8 for like 6 days. And I was like, you know, this girly pop kind of misses it. So I started doing it again.
For 6 whole days? How did you manage? So she also really, really wants, this is something she's been doing since she moved to Oklahoma, honestly. She really, really, really wants to have some kind of addiction that she can overcome on camera. And she originally started it with trying with the alcohol that she was drinking. She was drinking a lot of Buzz Balls and that shit. And then she was like, I just have to stop drinking. Kind of a thing. And she's tried to do it again. She's tried to do it before with the vaping and the Delta 8, where she tries to play it up like she's got some kind of like, well, like addictive dependence on these substances. And I'm not saying that a person cannot have that. I'm not saying that. It's just with Amber, it's so fake feeling and performative, and it's almost like she's forcing herself to do it just so that 3 months from now, if that long, she could be like, I just realized it wasn't good for me, so I decided to overcome it. And then she wants applause for getting over some kind of flaw, some kind of addiction, when all we really want is for her to get over her food addiction. But see, if she makes these fake issues up for herself that she can just stop doing because she's not actually dependent, then it's easier because all she has to do is not vape for 6 days. Oh, wow. Wow. You know, whereas someone who has an actual dependency on something, 6 days is hell. Okay? So that's the difference, is what I'm trying to point out here. Burly Pop? Mr. Snowflake is Burly Pop. Yeah, Tiffany Lou drinks twice a year, brags about how she stopped drinking. Exactly. Thank you, Midori Gale. I appreciate that. Yeah. So, and you know, talking about dark anthropology and manipulation and that kind of a thing, this is just another way that Amber's trying to manipulate her audience by creating these fake issues that she can later on overcome. And so it makes her look like on camera that she's strong and independent. Glitter and Lasers, Anna does this shit too, where she creates drama for herself, but it's something that's easily overcome or something that's easily handled. It's just that level of thing, but it makes them feel like they've done something. So it's like that joke, I think it's from Dracula Dead and Loving It, where they're in the asylum and the asylum head guy says, give him an enema, it'll give him a sense of accomplishment. It's kind of like that.
The purchasing of an excessive amount of journals is trolling, right? Like, what the hell, LOL? No, it's not trolling. I just really like writing. I like pen to paper, very old school like that.
I thought she typed everything up on her computer first and then copied from her computer into her journals. So which is it? Like, I didn't buy that story when you gave it to us the first time, and obviously it's not true because you've never mentioned the process since everyone called you out on it. You haven't mentioned the process again, so I'm going to guess that's not actually whatever happened to begin with. So
what's the point of playing bingo if you don't keep up with the numbers being called? I do. What? Okay, so the last question is,
I think she's making a joke of the fact that she doesn't keep up with the numbers. To be fair, that guy does go pretty damn fast. Delta 8 is synthetic, yes. We know where Amanda is. Molly, you just watched that yesterday. Hello. Why is your name different? I'm going to hover. Why is that different? What does that mean? Bob, yeah. Exactly. I've decided to stop being outraged by it because that's what she wants. But I do completely 100% understand people who are outraged by it because it does piss me off. But the reality of the situation is she wants A, ass pats for overcoming something traumatic, and B, she wants to troll those of us and those of you that have actually recovered from something serious. Several people point out that she's jealous of Mama Lynn being recovered from her addictions because Amber isn't. And Amber never has been. And the way she's going, Amber never will be. And so she's jealous of her mother because her mother has succeeded where Amber continuously fails. But by creating these little issues for herself and constantly collecting disorders like, you know, like collector cards, she can create that sense of accomplishment for herself that she is overcoming these things when she's really not. She's not doing anything. She's just lying. She's lying to herself, and then she's trying to lie to the audience, and the audience can see through it. Woody is verified? I want to be verified. Do I show up like that on people's feeds? I gave them my phone number years ago. Man, you're cool. I just wanted to know why your name came up different. That's funny.
Amber, there are whole ass compilations of you talking about your childhood and bashing your parents. What are you talking about? You have blamed them for your problems for years. Does she think we'll forget? I actually talked to my mom about this today because a lot of people have been like, you've been bashing your parents. And I'm like, no, I haven't. And then I started feeling like, oh my gosh, have I? And that's not something I ever want to come across as doing, like ever. And my mom has seen a lot of my videos.
Your mother's seen a lot of your videos, but doesn't understand how your audience reacts to random people being in your videos. Therefore, your mother was caught off guard when people started digging into her past. Part of the story does not line up. So, also, you're in your lie zone, so I'm pretty sure your mom hasn't seen a lot of your videos.
A fair share of them. And she says that everything I've ever said has just been me sharing my story and how I viewed it. I think it's crazy that like when people open up about their past.
Look, you can share your story and how you viewed your story and still be bashing people. Like, one of the clips I shared, which was off of Apathetic Facts' compilation, was... she was something about a court case. I just used a couple clips out of that because the whole story wasn't important to the point. But she says something to the effect of, I was living with my parents... And of course, the way she's telling him, I was living with my parents and they were on a... Basically, they were being tested to see if they could be good parents. They failed, by the way. Like, I get that you're sharing your story, but that's not bashing? You know? It's the way she said it. It's the way she presented it. It's the way she continued the story. Continuing to talk down and use down speak when she was talking about her dad. Like... But she does this a lot with her partners, and she does it to her mom nowadays, too. She uses a lot of downspeak. She uses a lot of blame talk when she speaks to them or about them or with them. And I don't think she understands how it sounds. I don't think she understands how it sounds when she's talking like that, in that people outside of that situation... It's like when everybody was accusing her of being... being abusive to Becky. And both her and Beck were like, no. And it's because from the outside, you can hear it and you can see you can hear the words, you can see the way she's presenting the words, you can see the way Becky's reacting to the words. You get the full picture when you're from the outside. When you're inside, it's like I say with people that she manipulates, when they're inside her sphere of influence, it's really hard to see that you're being manipulated. And it's the same situation here. When you're in the car with her and she's down talking you because you've never had a Starbucks before, but you're trying to have a relationship with your daughter after all of these years, you probably don't register the down talk. And I think it's just a default way of talking to people that Amber has, where she's just always talking to people as if they're inferior to her. And she doesn't hear the negative talk in her, the way, and the things that she says. Bye, Witty. Thanks for stopping by and explaining that to me. I learned. Anyway.
People automatically assume that it's bashing. No, I'm literally just sharing who I am and why I am the way I am. I think a really good example of that is like My 600-Pound Life. They always have that scene right in the beginning of it where the person who's on the show is talking about their past and like what they went through as a child.
And you're not on an episode of My 600-Pound Life, and you're not doing that. That's not what's happening.
Sometimes they go into a lot of detail. Does that mean they're bashing? No, you're literally just sharing your story. Anyways, I'm gonna go though. I hope that you guys did enjoy this vlog, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye. I love her freeze face after. Can we get all the way to it without it going off again? No.
Enjoy this vlog, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
I don't know. Anyway, if you if you caught it very fast. I'm old too. What's your point? That's a snark alert. Watch 3 videos of the snark alert. I'm not getting into it. Anyway. Molly, she wants the infamy of being on the 600-Pound Life, but she doesn't want to be on the show because she doesn't want to have to show her whole body off. Also, I've been told that they don't get paid very well on those. The end, she absolutely bashed her grandmother and aunt all because they didn't want to talk to her. Yeah, exactly. What's let me? Oh, sorry. Well, I'll go back later. Molly. Yeah, exactly, Sunny. She has to take the moral high ground. She won't own what she says. She won't own up to what she says. But... Ooh, you had me at pizza casserole viciously. Yeah, exactly, Rocky. She's called her family trailer trash. She's talked about... there's another story in the little clips that I was using, again, from Apathetic Facts, where she was talking about her parents going into the bathroom in their teeny tiny trailer to use their substance of choice, and how you never knew how they were going to come out. And it was just like, okay. It wasn't I don't know. It's just the way she says the stuff. I guess that's the point. She's not old, Gunnar. I'm old. What are we talking about? I'm ancient, goddammit. Oh, I see. Oh, how old am I? I'm older than 42. Yeah, exactly. My 600-Pound Life. Sorry. Hikaba. Sorry. On My 600-Pound Life, they juice up the backstory. Yes. Yeah, right, Sunny. And then there was that whole thing about how, like, her dad died and she was bashing his friends and then said she lied about that. And oh, does Cindy have cursed home cooking? See, 50 is not that old in my book. I've got a lot of friends in their 50s, so because I'm old. That's what happens when you're an older person. That's popular. I don't know if I want to go that far back. Definitely don't want to watch that one. Why is that popular? Anyway, let's see. I want to watch a shortish one. They're all about an hour, half hour. That one's 14 minutes long. So why is Cindy a train wreck? I'm sure I'll find out here in a second, but EMDR. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I think about EMDR, honestly. Oh, wow, she's 40? Really? Wow. She looks good for 40. I really don't want to talk about healing my inner child though. I don't like crying on camera. All right, we'll do this most recent one, but we'll only do a few minutes of it. I don't really want to watch the whole thing. Well, I mean, Erica, to be fair, I can't see Amber at 50 either, so not gonna spar me. I said I don't see 50 being that old. Yeah, exactly, username. Dude, if Narcoalert's 60, she actually doesn't look that bad for 60. 50 is the new 30. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. That's perfectly fair, Tiffany. See, I think you should have friends in pretty much all of the age brackets going to a certain point, obviously. Just because, like, generational friends, I think is what they're called. It's good to have generational friends because it gives you these different perspectives on life. So you have, like, when the kids start using the new lingo, you have someone to turn to who will explain said lingo to you. But you also have, like, the perspective of people who are older than you, who've been through more than you. And, you know, as you get older, you become that person, you know? So you say here 30 forever. 33 was a good year. I would totally repeat 33. That wasn't too bad for me. Hellfire, the 50s are the new 30s. Aw, Sunny's the baby in the group. That's okay, Sunny. 26. Yeah, to be perfectly fair, I would not redo my 20s. I didn't enjoy being 20. 27 was okay. Yeah, 27 was okay. 28 was all right. Getting close to 30 was better. 30s, I'd wholeheartedly do my 30s over again just because they were a lot of fun. I'm enjoying being 42, don't get me wrong. 42? Yeah, I stopped counting at 42 to be perfectly frank. Because, like, why wouldn't you? It's 42. It's the answer to life, the universe, and everything. Expecting elders is still a thing. We have elders. Sunny. Well, here's the nice thing about your 20s. That you go through them. They don't last forever. Yeah, see, Molly, that's the thing. Like with my 20s, like I hadn't addressed all of my issues yet. And I didn't have the ability to address my issues yet, which is why I wouldn't repeat my 20s. So, Sunny, don't take that as being like 20s are hell. Also, I feel like 20-year-olds these days have like so much weird pressure to be like successful, and it's like how does that make any sense? Like most of you haven't even graduated college yet. Like you're barely starting your job, your career jobs. Like where is this coming from? Why does everybody think they need to be married, have 2.5 kids and like the top of their career in their 20s? It's weird to me. Like shit, in your 30s you'll be lucky if you're midway through your career and can possibly afford a nice apartment, let alone a friggin' house, especially in this economy. So like I feel like 20-year-olds have like a lot of really weird baggage right now that I didn't have when I was 20. So Susan says my brain was mush till I was 35. Yeah, I think after the 40s, like my 30s, I was still a little bit concerned about like people and what people thought about me and just like fitting in and that kind of shit. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just I remember still caring. And then I turned 40 and I was like, I don't give a shit anymore. What are you going to do to me? I'm 40. You know, it's just I don't know. There was just like I literally woke up when I turned 40 and I was just like, I don't care anymore. And it's been great. So, I mean, I still care about some things. I don't want to just go out there and just be a total butt wipe to everybody, but it's just kind of like, you know, you don't like my clothes. I don't care. You don't like that I part my hair down the middle or to the side. I honestly don't care. You think my jeans are too tight. I really don't care. Do you understand what I've been through to get to 40? Your thoughts about my jeans are like the least of my problems right now. Sunshine Country Chickens, you bought your first house at 29? I mean, props. You need, yeah. I think the milestone birthdays, you totally need to treat yourself because they're milestone birthdays for a reason. So totally go out and do something cool for 40. I had a friend who turned 50 and and they were like, if anybody sends me anything of this over the hill stuff, and I went, well, you know I'm gonna send you shit now. And she's like, if you send me stuff for when I turn 50, I'm gonna mail it right back to you when you turn 50. And I went, okay. So I sent her like this huge box of all of the over the hill 50s crap I could find on Amazon. And I didn't tell her I was sending it to her. I mean, I don't know how she didn't know it was going to happen. But anyway, I get this text message from her. She's like, you bitch. And I was just like, oh, you got my bag. You got my package. What year was I born? 78. You know, I have a lot of friends who started having kids really early. I did not, obviously. Yeah, that's true. The Cadillac smack. If you don't have, I don't know about having things straight, because I won't for a minute tell you that I have my shit under control, but like I do understand quite a bit more. But I think that's the blessing of living 4 decades. I mean, there's just no way I could know the shit that I know now in my 20s. There's just no way. I mean, sure, there's some people who are just like old souls or they go through a lot or you know, there's a lot of shit that can happen. But like I think the average person, especially here in like America and maybe even in Britain or Europe, it's just like I don't understand how you're supposed to have your shit together. Dude, I lived at my parents' house until I was 26, so don't feel bad. Neighborhood troll. What? Who am I trolling right now? Bob. That's good. I like that. I'm looking forward to menopause, I'm not gonna lie. Wow. That's a score, Lucy. You think so? North of 60, you start think if I could only be squat again? I don't know. My birthday hasn't happened yet. Why? Why did you have to remind me? I'm 42. Period. End of discussion. 46 isn't as much fun to say as 42. I was raised by wolves. Oh, yes, I'm totally trolling my older friend. I expect that box of crap back when I turn 50, too. Going to be very disappointed if I don't get it. Also, it'll be 10 years old at that point, so it'll kind of be like antiques. You have no idea how many times I've considered a hysterectomy. Like, I'm over this shit. You know, if you don't, count your blessings. Ah, shit. Yeah, exactly, Viciously. Viciously gets it. Alright, let's watch, I don't know, let's watch 10-ish minutes of this. Just because I want to know. I want to know.
My name is Carrie Kennedy, and I am the 7th child of Robert and Ethel.
Good morning, y'all. Welcome to...
Oh, because I'm still on this channel. I'm like, why am I getting commercials?
Good morning, y'all. Welcome to another vlog. I'm sorry about the darkness this morning, but it's super early, and we are under a thunderstorm, severe thunderstorm warning, so it is raining like hell outside and very dark.
Is she in Tennessee-ish?
I woke up at 5:30 this morning because my phone was going off and it started thundering, and apparently I was getting like the notification that we're under severe thunderstorm warning with hail and wind.
She must be somewhere near Chattanooga because my friend texted me this morning telling me the exact same thing.
And all that stuff. I don't think it's been actually that bad where I am, but it is raining. So then I was like, fuck it, I still have 2 more hours to go to sleep, so I'm going back to sleep. But the thunder would not allow me to go back to sleep. So
Dude, I can sleep through a thunderstorm. It's like that's I actually have thunderstorm sounds that I play to fall asleep to. So I'm
been
here
up since
for a
5:30.
thunderstorm.
It's like 7 now. I laid in bed for another hour tossing and turning, but the universe was like, fuck you, Cindy, you're waking up at 6:30 this morning whether you want to or not. So here we are. And now what I need is a motherfucking cup of coffee, so let's go. So I still have some Door County flavors left over. I've got s'mores, vanilla almond kringle, churro, and blueberry cobbler.
Ooh, churro. Look, I did not think I was gonna like blueberry flavored coffee, but I do a lot. I'm gonna stop recording this. Yeah, there we go. We don't need to this is only for the live crew.
I think I'm gonna have myself a cup of churro today because I feel like having some cinnamon coffee. So I took the dogs out this morning, but they did not want to stay out long because it was pouring down rain, but they did go out to pee and we all got drenched.
My cats want to go outside when it's raining. Now, granted, they have a screened-in porch, so it's not like they're outside, but if they could get outside, they always want to go out when it's raining, and I don't understand it.
It is supposed to rain for the next 3 hours straight. I do love this churro coffee from the Door County Spring Sampler, which I will keep linking the Door County Spring Sampler in the description box if you want to try out some of these lovely spring flavors for yourself.
It's a Mr. Coffee. That's amazing. I haven't seen one of those in probably 20 years at this point.
Pouring in the water, and apparently my camera's focusing on the wall instead of the actual coffee pot. That's cool. Please work, brew now. Please work. Brew now. Yes.
This would be why I haven't seen a Mr. Coffee in like 20 years.
Work that time. You just gotta really fucking mash it. Little Morty's having his Crunchy Boys this morning. Are you having your Crunchy Boys? I always give them a treat after breakfast, and I think after breakfast. I always give them a treat after their morning walk, and I think that stimulates their appetite, so they come in here and eat their little kibbles. Your little kibs. Are you eating your kibs, Morty? Yes, good boy. And as always, as we wait for the coffee to brew, we are going to consult the Magical Almanac, which is always linked in the description box below if you want to get one for yourself. And today is Friday, May the 3rd. Oh my god, my birthday's in 10 days. I can't believe it.
She sounds like she's Southern. Yes, I cannot find a cinnamon coffee that I love because I want coffee. I want cinnamon coffee that tastes like that tastes like it has ground cinnamon sticks in the coffee. Like, I cannot find anything like that. Makes me sad. You always sleep well. You live in just like a cement bunker.
Color of the day is coral, the incense is thyme, and the moon is waning Pisces. Now, I know I don't have any thyme incense, but I did get my Beltane incense in the mail. So when I don't have the incense of the day, I will either burn a seasonal incense or I will burn one of the color of the day incenses that Lodane got me for Yule. But today, since I just got my Beltane incense, we're gonna burn this. Let me open it up. It smells so good. It smells like berries. This is the Beltane incense that I ordered from Sacred Mist Shop on.
I mean, it smells like berries because it's red berries. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying, it says
Etsy, which I will link to down below. I highly recommend for seasonal and pagan holiday incense. I will usually get one for each season and then burn it throughout the month until the next holiday.
Yes, but the end, that's like a whole like extra step. I do get ground cacao from a company called Cryo Brew, which I recommend. It's pricey, but I recommend. It's not bad. So sometimes I will brew that and then use that water. Because I like being extra here and there, but that's very rare. It also makes really good cocoa. But Megan 8, if you live near the infamous Wawa's, they do have a blueberry cobbler coffee right now. It's their seasonal flavor. I recommend. It's pretty good.
This is red berries and tea rose is what the Beltane is, and oh my god, it smells like berries. It smells so good. All right, I'm gonna light her up, y'all. This is very good quality incense as well. Here we go. Ooh.
She says it doesn't light.
Ooh, you can see my face in the firelight. Oh, that smells amazing. So now my apartment's gonna smell like cinnamon and berries and tea rose. Lovely. Coffee is ready and I gotta get myself a coffee cup out of the dishwasher because I finally washed dishes yesterday and now all of my coffee cups are clean.
Been there.
Yay, I'm just gonna grab whatever's right here.
What? Why do we not like Life Plus Cindy? She seems mundane. She seems normal. What's going on here?
Plain white cup. I really want to go to TJ Maxx and look for a new spring mug. So I'm going to be doing that in an upcoming vlog. I'm still using
Bones Coffee Company has the Blues Brothers blueberry, and I desperately want a bag of it because I've been saving the the stickers on the bags. I've been saving the bags and I've been framing them because I freaking love the artwork. But I cannot find the blueberry coffee to save my damn soul.
using my winter and fall mugs. I need a spring mug. I just have this weird thing where I like to buy myself a new mug every season, and they're pretty cheap at TJ Maxx. All right, gonna pour myself a little cream into the churro coffee, or a lot of cream, whatever, you know, some cream. And
That's how I do it.
hallelujah, I've got clean straws. I don't have to suck my coffee out of the cup like a peasant anymore. I can
Who drinks their hot coffee with a straw? You are wrong. Whoever you are. This is enough. I don't like her. No, I'm kidding. I'm seriously kidding.
drink it out of my metal straw. Cheers, y'all.
Cindy was extremely abusive to her husband. Okay. Ooh, Texas pecan sounds good too.
Oh, that's good shit. Very cinnamony. I don't know. I really do like that. I think I forgot like how strong the cinnamon flavor is from the last time I tried it. That's delicious. I can highly recommend the churro coffee if you like cinnamon coffee like I do. Now I'm about to do my journaling, my visualizations, affirmations, meditations, all my morning routine shit. And I will be back here in a little bit, y'all. And hopefully we'll have a little bit more light. It looks like it's getting a little bit brighter out there right now. Oh my God, we have light now. It's about 10 a.m. and
Why doesn't she have a ring light? I'm not trying to be mean. I just don't understand why she doesn't have like a lamp. She clearly has that light over her table. That would do something. Hey, she dries her pants like I do.
I am freaking starving. I've been in there editing for the past like hour, and I'm trying to get a vlog out today while also recording a vlog, and I am super hungry. So guess what I'm gonna
Wait, Sunny, are you talking to me? We might have to take a detour. Bones Coffee Company. Oh, they do have the Fallout flavors, but I don't like the bags. Orlando See, like that's fun. It's got the skull on it. But I mean, first off, I'm not drinking key lime coffee. Secondly, you couldn't make a skeleton Loki. I mean, come on. It's like your shtick. I would buy your coffee in flavors I would never drink if you would just make them look like that. That sounds good. Carrot cake, that sounds good. High voltage. Maple bacon. French vanilla. French toast. I got that one. It's not cinnamony enough. This is what I'm drinking right now, though. This stuff's so good. It smells so good when you brew it. I kind of want the strawberry. I won't like the flavor, but I like the picture on it. So I have to find somebody who'll drink that. This shit is amazing, by the way. The White Russian is definitely one of my favorites. Ooh, that sounds good. Right. Seasonal? Oh, that's fun. I don't want the cups, though. Ooh, what flavor is this? Ooh, white chocolate. To add that to the bag. Carrot cake, carrot cake. So these are Easter flavors. All I want's blueberry coffee. Why is it so hard? Gear? Mugs. I hope you all wanted to come shopping with me. Whatever. I don't like these kind of mugs. That I might get, though. You could talk me into that one. I'm like I've become like a stupid Fallout fan. I hate these kind of mugs, I'm not gonna lie to you. And that's even Indiana Jones, and I freaking hate it. I really wish I liked these better, I really do. The Cinnabon is not... Oh, man, see, I really wish I liked that. Really don't, though. These are cute. Like these. I might get one of those. Ooh, that's pretty. I like the color. I just don't like those. Too bad. All right, let's go back to coffee. Go all the way back to coffee. Limited edition? See, you could have made skeletonized versions of these, I'm just saying. Valiant vanilla. I am not liking this character in the show. I'm watching the show. I'm just saying you could have made skeletonized. I mean, it's the freaking ghoul. Come on. It would have been like no effort whatsoever. The blueberry coffee I'm drinking right now is from Wawa. It's just blueberry. I think it's called blueberry cobbler. You can't buy it though. Can't buy like the bag of it. They did make Indiana Jones though. That's kind of fun. Those I might actually end up buying. Toffee and what's the flavor of Crusaders? Scotchero? Like butterscotch? That's a bit much. And I don't like coconut anyway. It's kind of fun. Alright. I'm not seeing blueberry. Not seeing the blueberry. That makes me sad. I do like their s'more time. Highland Grog's a bit strong. Cinnabon's good, but it's not cinnamony enough. Excuse me. Oh, I can choose my flavors. That's kind of fun. I'd get the high voltage, but then like I'd need something to slow my heart rate down because I would die. This stuff, this Army of Dark Chocolate is freaking amazing. Anyway, all right, that's enough coffee talk. So, Merlin's Munchies. Yes, but does Merlin's Munchies have the Blues Brothers skeletonized on the cover of their coffee cup, coffee bag? Because that's kind of the other reason I want it.
Gonna do. If you guessed go to McDonald's, you would be correct. Have I cooked this week at all for myself? No, I have not. And I feel no shame over that. And I want to go now because I don't want to get my regular burger slop. I want to get breakfast slop. So we're gonna get a completely different type of McDonald's slop today. Let's go. Headed down.
I don't know what's happening, Missy Suspicious, but have fun. The Cinnabon, you like the Cinnabon, Sonny? The Voltec mug was cute. Snippy snaps. Her husband used to be on her channel often. They are not divorced, but separated. He cheated on her. And she physically assaulted. Ooh. Rabbit has mushrooms. Should never be sucked through a stall. Black Rifle coffee. I despise Frangelica. Sorry, Sunshine Country Chickens. We're an Irish cream family. Thank you.
To McDonald's to get my breakfast slop on, y'all. I am jamming out to The Decline by NoFX, which I think is one of the greatest songs ever written.
She does kind of look like Nicole Kidman.
It's 18 minutes long, and when the album was originally released, it was the only song on the album. No, actually, it's the only song on the CD, but I think the vinyl has a B-side. Anyway, the song is freaking amazing, and it just takes me back to my angsty, idealistic early 20s, you know? And sometimes I like to go back to that place to remind myself of why I am who I am. And I'm not used to it because on my Pixel, when I film on my Pixel, I can play music at the same time that I'm filming. On my iPhone, the music would automatically turn off. So like I start filming and I'm like, shit, I gotta turn the music off so I don't get a copyright strike. And yes, I am going to McDonald's. Okay, sorry, dude. I'll turn first, you turn second. All right, cooperation. Cooperation on the road today. Anyway, I forgot what the hell I was even saying.
The only thing I have against the carnivore diet is the same thing I have against like veganism. You shouldn't be cutting giant food groups out of your diet. I mean, not to downplay physical assault, but is that it? Like she got cheated on by her husband that she's not divorced from, and her and his partner got into it? Like, I don't know. She doesn't really seem problematic. And honestly, I'm not really into it. I'm not really into this. Nothing against her or anything, but I just not my cup of tea. She's going to McDonald's to get McDonald's breakfast. Amber starts calling things slop. Yeah, we do. Yeah. We know where she's picking that up from. I'm surprised she hasn't pierced her nose to get the bull's ring thing going on. I mean, if your doctor recommended carnivore, then that's fine, but... Yeah, Gunnar, yeah, especially if my husband cheated on me and had, like, a pregnant girlfriend. That'd be grounds for being mad. Let me put it that way. What you do with that madness is that's the question. But I think you have a right to be pissed. It's the only diet that doesn't give me health issues. But for the same reason you brought up, it didn't do freeze. You know, there's been a lot of people who are doing the carnivore diet that are like, oh yeah, they like it. It's just like the long-term effects of it seem to be kind of up in the air. Oh, okay, Buns. Yeah, there you go. Sorry, I didn't pick up on that. That makes sense. Using carnivore for Crohn's, that makes sense. So, would, I'm just asking, would just a regular old low-carb diet, like a paleo-style diet, would that also help with Crohn's? Because I know Crohn's is, like, very persnickety. This is who Amber's imitating. I don't know. She mentioned her, so I thought I'd go check her out. I'm not going to do anything. Snippy, I'm not trying to downplay this. It's a one-time thing? Or does she continuously go over there and continue the argument? Like, nobody's dead, right? We're kind of sort of watching a video from Life by Cindy trying to figure out why she's a problem. Okay, but seriously, is that it? I mean, there's not like 10 documented years of abusing a series of her partners on film and abusing animals and chronically lying and... I feel best with lots of clean meat. No grains. Some people don't like grains. It is a pattern? Now, didn't somebody say that she actually has BPD? Somebody was mentioning that. A couple of you mentioned it. So, I'm not excusing it. I'm just saying that would kind of go hand in hand with it. You think she might be a pathological liar? Well, she's certainly going to McDonald's, so we know she's not lying about that. You watched one of Zachary Michael's videos and it didn't hold your attention? I mean, yes, Amanda, you're not wrong. The seafood diet. I was on the seafood diet. It didn't get me very far.
Oh yeah, I'm going to McDonald's. No makeup. Haven't done shit today. I don't care. Like I said before, they are so used to seeing me like this. All right, I had to stop.
In all fairness, she's got 25K subscribers compared to the other girls we watch. She has a very low exposure here, so she may just be getting started. How long has she been on? Like, one video was like a year old. Has she only been on it for a year?
Stop recording because I couldn't remember what my code was. Wow, it's busy this morning. Right, everybody's trying to get breakfast right before the breakfast serving time is over at 10:30. All right, well, I'm not gonna sit here and try to think of shit to say. I'll see you guys when I get back home with my food. Breakfast slop has arrived. Actually, it looks pretty good. So I got a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. I used my McDonald's points. I got that for free with no biscuit. And then I got a sausage and cheese McMuffin with no muffin. So it's just sausage and cheese. And then this one has egg on it. So that's what I
was gonna say, what? Why? They're the same thing. What difference does it make if you didn't get the biscuit or the bun?
I'm eating for breakfast, y'all. Plus, I had to get myself a Diet Coke. I can't go to McDonald's and not get one. So I'm gonna eat my breakfast, go finish editing, and I'll see you.
Wait, so you're eating carnivore, but you're still drinking soda. All right. I don't know much about carnivore, but that doesn't seem to line up. Are you going to react to Glitter and Laser's loose skin pics? Do I have to? Okay, but she's got a Sims channel? I do like a good Sims channel. Sorry, what? She deleted everything on her channel at one point, only know from Zachary Michael because people were accusing him? He can't delete anything from her channel. Alright, alright. I'm not really into this anyway, so. I did say we do some Alexandra Rodriguez, so let's go watch this stupid thing from Glitter and Lasers. Look, I'm gonna say something that is not flattering, but this video of hers, this one, and she's running towards the camera. You guys, there's like a million of these out there, but you guys imagine like those videos of like the long-haired dogs and how they run in slow motion towards the camera. I'm sorry. It just reminds me of those videos. It's the same vibe. And it just makes me hurt a little bit inside watching it. Made a video and then she deleted. Oh, okay. Okay. I see what you're saying. So she deleted everything after Zachary reacted to her as a reaction to Zachary reacting to her. Got it. You guys talking about your positive responses to Carnivore? I have no plans on reacting to young dumb honey bun because she aggravates the fuck out of me and I hate her. So no. I've never liked her. And the fact that she just basically ruined her own credibility and just kind of took a nosedive down bullshit lane. She's reaping what she sowed. She was a nasty person. And I don't care if she finds out that I said that about her. You don't? Oh, talking about this video? Like, my problem with Glitter and Lasers is I don't dislike her. And honestly, the more I read her book, the less I actually dislike her. I just feel bad for her. Young Dumb Honey Bun is just... Well, and then there's that. Like, I don't... Has she even done an Amber reaction in a while? She's so, like... mean. She's just mean. Yeah. Anyway, all right, let me see if I need to resize things. Also, I need to silence it because her and her stupid music. Stupid music that I can't use. I don't really need to scroll this up much. You can basically see what's going to happen here. Oh, it's moving. All right. First off, I don't think that's loose skin. Secondly, good for her for trying to run. Because I'm watching her feet this whole time. And I'm just remembering what the Run Lab guy said about her running, and she's still not running. There's still no point where both of her feet are off the ground. She's just shuffling very quickly. I mean, this is how she ran the 5K, which is fine. That's perfectly fine. But she's still not running? But just like her facial expression and the slow-mo and just the rippling, it just reminds me... It just reminds me of those videos where it's like slow motion watching the dog run towards you. And it's just, Also, I just don't think it's loose skin, guys. I've watched enough 600-pound life. This isn't... I'm not saying she hasn't lost weight, because I've made that argument. I made that argument in the members live that we watched, because we did a bunch of retro reacts to Glitter and Lasers, and she's clearly lost some weight, but enough for like loose skin. It's like me claiming I have loose skin because I've dropped 20 pounds. I still got some extra baggage, y'all. It's not loose skin. It doesn't even look like loose skin. I mean, like, is that loose skin? You know, okay, I got loose skin, you guys. It's non-Newtonian fluid is nearly dazzling. Yeah, not to be, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to be realistic here. Also, like, I don't have lipedema, but wouldn't having lipedema kind of be counter to having loose skin? It just seems like that wouldn't go hand in hand too well. I'm just asking questions because I don't have it and I don't know, and I've never lost weight while having it, so, you know, but it just seems like that wouldn't work. Yeah, virtual troll riot. Yeah, Tammy Slatton, no offense, she's kind of scary looking. Everybody's realistic with it. Yeah, and why have all of a sudden she's decided she has loose skin? Like, why has she decided that? Like, she makes these weird decisions about things. Tingling loose skin. Yeah, exactly. Garlic breath and farts. They're not love handles. I don't have a belly. It's loose skin. You know, if it makes her feel better to think she's got loose skin, whatever. No skin off my nose, I guess. Yeah, there's also that. Like, I'm sure the tabloids are not releasing good pictures just because they're tabloids. That's what they do. All right, let's go check out Alexandra Rodriguez and see if she's doing anything interesting. And then I'm going to go play Fallout. The plank video with the skin hanging? That wasn't skin, that was her belly. All right, hang on. I know which one you're talking about. I know what it is because I saw Ilona react to it. It's a short, isn't it? Where is it? Putting in the work. Accountability. Uh-huh. Where's the planking video? This guy, if you're not watching Colin Mockery, you really need to. He makes really good points. Really am enjoying him. I think I'm saying his name right. And if I'm not, please correct me. Do I need to go to TikTok to see the planking video? Yeah, Obese to Beast has loose skin. Shit, even Ilona from Chikara Transformations has loose skin right now because she's so thin. She's gotten her body fat down so much. Tammy's kind of an extreme case of loose skin, in my opinion. Anyway, I was gonna go find it, but it's not on YouTube, and I don't care enough. Sorry. A failed attempt at a cute summer day vlog. Girl dinner. Okay. I didn't know girl dinner was different than boy dinner. Spend the day with me, plus size shopping at Free People. Okay, we're doing that one. Maybe. All she's doing is buying shit. I don't want to watch her eat shit, and her pregnancy bugs me a lot. Exactly, Tiffany. Girl dinner is a meme. See, this is what I get for not being on TikTok. I don't know these things. All right, what the fuck is girl dinner?
You can walk hands-free.
As you can see, this mess here bothers us.
I'm working late because I'm a singer. Girl dinner. Too dang cute.
I should probably record this one. Hey, hi, hello there, and welcome to An Anthropologist Tries to Tolerate Alexandra Rodriguez for long enough to get through this video. We'll see. I just found out that girl dinner's a thing thanks to the live chat, so I guess I'm going to learn what girl dinner is because I've been doing it wrong. TikTok is going to kill us all. This is... I hate to be like this, but... we are all going to die because of something on TikTok. I haven't figured out what yet, but something is going to happen. Anyway. I haven't watched Alexandra Rodriguez in a really long time. This video is 4 days old. Fave new purchase, girl dinner, home improvement, and more. She just does life vlogs and updates about her pregnancy. And she's... my biggest problem with Alexandra Rodriguez is she's a huge fat acceptance, health at every size person, to the point where, in my opinion, she is willing to jeopardize her own pregnancy to push fat acceptance rhetoric. And I don't care if I piss somebody off by saying that, but it's true. So, I'm 100% here for calling her out for her bullshit. But her regular everyday stuff is just everyday stuff. And I really don't know what to do with it. Alexandra is another one of those girls. I think Alexandra is better at presenting her online persona than other members of the girl world, with the exception of maybe Anna from Glitter and Lasers, because she's just so much better at curating her image. I have no idea what her comment section looks like, or if she curates her comment section. I assume she probably does. And so she's just a lot better at bamboozling and bullshitting and, you know, manipulating her audience into perceiving her the way she wants to be perceived. So there's that. Girl dinner is just grabbing random bites of things and then usually bumming out while noshing. So it's binging? Yeah, there's 2 Colin Mockeries. If you type in Colin Mockery, Glitter and Lasers, it should pull up at least one of his videos, and then you can follow that link from there. That's what I always have to do until I subscribe to him, and now he pops up in my feed, so. Girl dinner sounds stupid. I'm not on the TikTok. You can't avoid TikTok, even if you're not on TikTok. It's more like snacking, I guess. I don't know. It just sounds stupid. Audrey Gordon? Maybe next time. Remember that, Amanda, remember that next time and tell me. Yeah, viciously, yeah. There's another Colin Mockery. And it's spelt the same way. So. It's neglectic charcuterie board. Why is that girl dinner? What makes that girl dinner? I'm just very confused about the gendering of that.
Well, howdy, you guys. Today is currently Friday, May 3rd. It's May. It's gonna be May, but no, it's already May.
Is that what they say?
You know from the song.
Yeah.
It's gonna be May. But he's saying me. His intention.
I thought that's what.
Well, you ruined the joke by explaining it. Jesus. I'm not even a millennial and I get it.
Okay.
His intention was me, but it came out as May. It's currently 2
It's called singing. It happens.
o'clock. Yes, I have my Apple Watch on today. I keep missing phone calls that are important, so I need my Apple Watch. But look at all the pink we've got going on. We got the pink. We got the pink. We got the pink. So fun and
Actually, her nails are kind of cute. I like those.
fresh. So this morning, Yarman.
Yeah, Erica, girl dinner equals grazing. Okay. That doesn't, like, what? It sounds like bachelor dinner.
He's just been on a house roll lately. And we have like a lot of smart lamps in our house that are in the smart home and the Google Home, Smart Home, Apple Home Kit.
Yeah.
And that stuff honestly all used to, like, I don't know, it kind of gave me anxiety when he wanted to do all of it. And then about 2 weeks after he did it and I was used to it because I hate change, I love
Boy, pregnancy's gonna fuck with you then.
It because I always forget to shut off lights. Then it's a waste of electricity. So like if we leave the house, I'm like, oh, I didn't turn the light off. I hit my little boo boo bop on my phone and shut the light off. So this morning.
Well, I know where Amber's been getting her recent ability to talk from. Look, Alexandra at least has the excuse of pregnancy brain. It's a real thing. The baby eats your brain. I'm not joking. And so she's at least got that excuse. I don't know what Amber's excuse is.
He did the lights in the kitchen, the wall switch. So let me show you because it's actually very cool. So yeah, this now, and I like it too because it like dims the light rather than just putting it on. And then it also has a dimmer, which is cool. We didn't have that before. That's the garbage disposal, so they look a little different.
Oh my God, you guys. I never knew how lights worked. I'm so glad she's demonstrating this for me. What is happening? This is why I don't react to you. All right, cool. Lights. Good. Bravo. You know what would have been really funny is if I had like the clapper and when I did that, my lights turned off. That would have been hilarious, but.
And this one does the light above the.
Rowan Ellis, the perpetual infantilization of millennial women. Hang on. I want that one. Come back. Continue within the chat. All right, that's a 40-minute video. We are definitely going to watch that at some point, but not right this second. That's alive in the future. Oops.
Sink, so super cool, and they're also in the home kit. So we can control those also with Apple HomeKit. We just crushed some sweet green, and now he's on to another project.
Yeah, so we got this from Amazon.
Yeah.
Fucking hate sweet green, by the way. Why are you paying that much for a salad? You deserve what you get.
This is they call it a cable raceway, and it hides cables in the wall and makes them look more neat. So it has a few elbows here, some double-sided tape.
This is not new, but okay.
And my goal is to cover these wires here.
Oh, I also need to show you guys Bruno's new leash. I put it on Insta stories. Life-changing. Sire.
So as you can see, this mess here bothers us a lot.
Yeah, it bothers us.
So unfortunately, this only comes in this size.
We called them cable covers when I was a kid, but...
So I bought a saw from...
Or white duct tape. Throwing that out there.
Lowe's.
Yep. You got a saw.
I'm gonna measure it and then try to fix that situation there.
Look how cute this little saw is. It's so little. Not a toy though.
It's not a toy.
Not a toy. I like how they have the little...
I mean, what are we doing with the hacksaw? Ignore me.
Like side pieces here.
Or you can do a YouTube thing, link it down below.
Yeah, I'll link it. So you guys have one.
Is there an affiliate link? Is it an affiliate thing? Is she annoying like that? Like Anna is with these fucking affiliate... Yep, there we go. Cable wall covers. My pink shirt. Affordable. And I have a ton of colors. Cool. Bungee dog leash. I hate those things, by the way. You have no control over your dog when you do that around the waist thing.
Wires that bother you. And then of course, you know, we have a bunch of these in the house, which I also love. To cover plugs. If you have like a bunch of plugs, just like a nice wall cover there.
I mean, I know they're eventually going to have a baby, so that's actually kind of not a bad idea, but in like a non-toddler house, that just seems extra.
And then it goes into an extension cord, so that's also from Amazon. We're an Amazon house.
I'm not technically a Gen Xer either, Gunneret. I'm that weird in-between generation. So, like, I'm even more forgotten than Gen X. Because, like, technically, I guess I don't exist. But I'm not Gen X and I'm not a millennial. I'm that weird in-between.
The vlog is going to be full of house projects because I also ordered some Amazon stuff to organize my closet a bit more.
Can you order a selfie stick so you don't have to film, like, straight up your nose? That'd be amazing. I don't know why I'm being so mean to her. I think it's because I really don't like Alexandra Rodriguez. I don't like her. So I guess I'm just extra spicy, and I don't mean... I shouldn't be. I should at least give her the... I'm not trying pink sauce. No. Vlogs are not aesthetic enough. Gen Y. No, Gen Y is millennials. Maybe Yar is worried. Stick a fork in one. Gen X claims me. I used to claim Gen X. It's fine. I don't have anything against Gen X, and I don't have anything against what are they called? Elderly millennials or older millennials, older millennials. Zennial. Yeah, there we go.
I need to put
Yes, Zennial is a thing. That's it. Hellfire, thank you.
away my winter stuff, bring out the summer stuff, and also just do a little bit of a purge. And we'll see what we're going to donate, if we're going to sell anything. And
Didn't she just have some kind of like face surgery to have her chin removed though? Like why is she still hiding her chins? Like, look, dude, I had Indian food last night. I'm still swollen, you guys, all of the sodiums. It was delicious. I regret nothing. But I did notice that like my waddle's very pronounced this morning.
we're going to do it together so I don't get overwhelmed. So I'm guessing you're going to measure it first and then cut it.
Sorry, this is more interesting than what Yar's doing. Peanut butter cocoa dude. The thing between millennials and Gen Z is called the Shadow Realm. I think I saw it called the Oregon Trail generation one time. I think I read an article calling it the Oregon Trail generation because it was like the first generation where computers were full-time in the classroom. And I know some of you are going to be like, computers in the classroom when I was a kid. Yes, that's not the point. The point is that was the first section of the generation to do that. I cannot wait to start estrogen, not gonna lie. Inter-betweener generation there is. I got nothing against Gen X, honestly. Her chin lipo, I feel like, didn't she just have a facelift or something? She had a chin tuck, but the weight gain ruined that. I mean, that'll happen.
Yep.
Very nice.
I'm just eyeing it. I'm not doing anything scientific.
Yeah. I also got these at Target yesterday.
Why? Why does this exist? Drink water. What is wrong with you? I am offended. Also, that bubbly shit sucks. What is happening? I like Izzy. I do. I haven't had an Izzy in a hot minute, though. I honestly forgot they even made them. They were so niche, and then they weren't, and then I forgot about them. Is that an Arizona tea? What is this? It's built into the wall. Diary. I got very lucky. My cats are not cord chewers. I think that's because when they were very, very little, I freaked out anytime they got near a cord, so now they're just terrified of them. So, you know, probably wasn't the best way to do it, but it worked. Nicktoons Cartoon Network generation. Diary, she's not doing anything that she should be doing. She is purposefully trying to gain weight, in my opinion, because she's purposely trying to prove that morbidly obese women can have successful pregnancies. I'm not saying they can't. I just feel like she is purposefully endangering herself just to prove fat acceptance and Hayes rhetoric. And her chin lipo was before that, before the bypass. Yes, it's not a mini fridge.
Also, I'm keeping all my Alani's in here and stuff for after pregnancy, if you're wondering.
After pregnancy, girl, you're like, what, 4 months along? You got time.
Because they don't expire till after. I want to try this bar. These were all $1 at Target. Bubbly came out with Bubbly Burst, so I bought one of each flavor that they had there.
Cool. God forbid you not drink those.
And I want to give it a taste. Because they have like the regular Bubbly, which is just like sparkling water, which is
I was gonna say, I think I've drank Bubbly, the cans.
it's fine. It's just not my favorite. I like flavorful drinks. So these are like...
You like sugar? Is that what you're telling me? You like the taste of sugar? You like sweet things because you like sugar?
Oh, I should show you sawing. Pretty cool.
This may require some cleanup, so I'm happy.
He's really lucky the friction of that saw didn't cause that plastic to melt and snap the saw blade. I used to do jewelry, and we use plastic occasionally in jewelry, and you have to keep the saw... A, you can't saw that fast, and B, you have to keep the saw lubricated or else it will melt the plastic, and then the plastic will solidify around, and it's all very quick. It'll solidify around the blade and break the blade. So. She's probably got gestational diabetes. There's no way in fuck she doesn't. Somebody asked me why I don't think I'm Gen X, and it's just because I'm like in those cusp years, like that little section in between.
I was so confused.
Close enough.
So this one obviously draws the most interest because I love
Yes, Erica, yes.
anything with like a cherry flavor. So cherry lemonade. Let's give it a try. And it is sugar-free.
Well, that's good.
Ooh, it smells good.
Oh my god, she does it just like Amber. I love when the light bulb moments. I love having light bulb moments.
It's not bad. Not hitting the way I wanted it to. It's okay.
It's the same thing. Oh my god. It's the same way of describing it too. What the fuck does it taste like, Alex? Does it taste like cherry lemonade? Does it taste like blue raspberry? Does it taste like chemicals? What's going on? Is it even carbonated? Could you tell me something besides it's good? Wow. All right. Well. All right. Suspicions confirmed. I swear to God, we're not watching Amber.
It's okay. I'll drink it, but of course, we'll see how the other flavors are too. And then, oh, more pink. Packaged from Glow Recipe, so thank you to them for sending.
I want to know how to get on these influencer lists where they just send you shit for no reason. Like, I want to be one of these influencers that's just like, oh my god, you guys, I got this random package from this place. I'm just going to leave it there now.
Let's see what's in here. Oh, we've got, oh, something
No, I know Amber copies Alex. I just don't watch Alex enough to pick up on it.
new. Watermelon Dew Balm with niacinamide. Oh, it's an SPF. Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dew Balm.
So hey, Glow Recipe has some stuff they want you to shill. Why is it an SPF 45?
SPF 45, the best-selling glow serum, now in an SPF stick. That's cool. Everyone loves their niacinamide drops if you have like
Do they?
scars to fade or texture, but now
I had a very mean thought and I'm going to keep it to myself
it's
now.
in a little balm. Oh, look how cool that looks. It's like,
Look, this stuff's just mimicking Korean skincare products, like this balm stick. It's straight out of Korea. This is what you would call a Korean dupe. So just order it from the source. Just order Korean skincare. It's probably better anyway. Korea has a much stronger what are those called? Standards for their skincare and for the quality of ingredients that go into their skincare. And 9 times out of 10, it's cheaper anyway. So why wouldn't you do that?
translucent. Ooh, why are these things so fun? Oh, it smells like watermelon.
Yeah, Ruby, I'm not, she's the last person I would buy skincare recommendations from. Not to be too big of a dick, but whatever she's doing isn't working.
This is so cool. Ooh, that already looks really good. And then you could just take it along the top of the trim.
So this is a full piece.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna cut down this piece.
I've already watched another person from Korea do basically this, and it's stuff they bought from their dollar store. I already know how this works. I didn't need Yar to show me how to do it with his like $20 kit here.
But it's still gonna show a little bit of it because I don't think I'm gonna use the elbow.
Whoa.
Yeah.
No?
No, because I think the what do you call this? The car molding?
Oh, the baseboard gets in the way?
Baseboard type deal.
Okay. Yeah, do whatever you think is gonna look good. I'm not too picky. I just want the wires hidden.
It'll probably look good enough.
Good enough. That's the motto of this house. Good enough. Miami weekend in F1 World. Who's gonna be rooting in red next season?
Sweetheart, it's okay to show your whole fucking face. It would actually look less weird. It's okay. Literally everyone knows you're fat. Isn't that like part of your brand is that you're fat? It's okay. Fat people have double chins. It's fine.
For Lewis, it's gonna be May.
A few minutes later.
All right, it's all done. Let me get my first reaction. Wow.
She's irritating me so bad. I'm chewing on my fingernails and I apologize. I mean, cool.
Oh, that looks awesome. That looks really good.
Any feedback?
No, honestly, I feel like that looks as sleek as it possibly can. Good job. Love it. Yeah, that's way.
Glow Recipe is very expensive. It's one of the reasons I don't use it. I think I got, when I used to get the Ipsy bags, I think I got some Glow Recipe in the Ipsy bags. And I mean, it smells nice. I can't tell you if it performed any better than the skincare I was already using at the time. Like, I'm not going to lie, guys. Right now I'm using e.l.f. skincare, which is dupes of other skincare. But I use Korean skincare from my mid-20s until, well, recently, honestly. I ran out of stuff, and so I just bought Elf because I could just go to the store and buy it. But I've got a bag, my shopping bag on Amazon's full of Korean skincare to replace the Elf stuff once it runs out, because it's just better. It feels better. It works better. It is better. All right. It's like 12:55. And Alex is really driving me nuts. So I know I did a proper intro for this, but I probably won't post it. Because at this point, it's only like a 20-minute video. But I want to go play... I want to play video games. So give me a second and I'll pull up my channel again. Will I? Can I? No, I can't. I already did that. How did I find it last time? I can give you the Twitch channel, but I don't want you going to Twitch. Bunnycraft? Yeah, this'll work. This will work. Probably. Then I can... Well, I can do this from any of them. I don't know why I do this way. I have 20 subscribers? Heck yeah.
Pseudo-archaeology.
Heck yeah, bitches. Go here. I'm going to go live, I think. I'm going to try to go live on this channel. Can I go live? Last time I tried to go live on this channel, it told me I couldn't. And that's why I went live on the other channel. Don't worry, you'll have a chance to review. Okay, yeah, so it's gonna let me set up a live on that channel. Alright. So go if you want to watch me play Fallout, and it's perfectly fine if you don't. I'm gonna be doing Archeo gaming stuff, so I'm going to be talking about the Atlantic City expansion and walking you guys through the historical area on the game. And then later, in another week or so, I'm going to have a video of when I go to the actual Atlantic City that actually exists in the real world today. And I'm going to compare the layout of actual real Atlantic City to the game's Atlantic City. And I'm also going to go over what's called the Sanborn maps, which will be from the 1950s, which will be the actual layout of Atlantic City as per the game, and compare it to modern day. So these are all the things that are going to happen. If that sounds like something that's interesting, also watching me probably get my ass handed to me by irradiated cockroaches, go check this out. So anyway, what was I doing? A copy. Put it here. Send. Did it go? Is it there? Yeah, and if you don't want to watch, that's perfectly acceptable. It's fine. I get it. It's not everybody's cup of tea. There it is. Yay. Follow that link. Follow that link and meet me at the studio thing. But yeah, so thank you to everybody who's hung out with me this far. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Wait, we need an emoji. I guess put a video game controller down in the emoji section if you've made it this far. And if you haven't, don't worry about it, because I was really late with the emoji as normal. But those of you who are going to join me over there, I can't wait to see you. And yeah, give me like 10 minutes to go to the bathroom and all that kind of stuff. Oh no, K-Buns. I'm so sorry about your migraine. Well, you can come listen to me play video games. Does sound bug your... Well, I mean, obviously not, because you've been listening to this, so... Answered my own question there. Yes, feel better soon, K-Buns. I understand the pain. But anyway, alright. I will see everybody... Oh, I will see people on the other channel, not everybody. And the rest of you, I will see later when one of the girls uploads or something. Bye!